Modular system is based off what your character is. If you are a mage, your class, what your race is, what your race would dictate you can do, etc., 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 based off your achievements and based off the situation. So, if you're trying to look up information on your kingdom, by all accounts, you come from there. You would be able to recall information about your kingdom. Thus, you would have advantage on the check. Let's say you, a mage, decides you want to try to show off a feat of strength. Physical strength, not magical strength. By all accounts, disadvantage. The GM will personally set the DC to whatever they feel is an appropriate DC for your character, and it goes from there.
I see.
Second patch note. Warforges, or the Forged, have been nerfed.
Oh?
Because they are very strong. And I don't want them power gaming. So the nerf is as follows. Because they are ancient pieces of technology, they cannot just get themselves repaired the minute they step out of the pit. These repairs take time. They take resources. It's expensive. So, if a forge comes out with a very expensive part damaged, they will be keeping that injury until the part is replaced and fixed. This could last from 1 RP session all the way up to a maximum of 3 RP sessions where they will keep a injury. We are keeping at this moment the 3 injury rule. Once you hit 3 injuries, it is an option to either choose death or a permanent injury on your character. So, this nerfs the Warforged. It makes them play a little bit more carefully in regards to, I can't get hurt, or I wonder how many more times I could go into the pit while I'm hurt without risking death, becoming permanently injured in this regard. Final patch notes. I updated the town. Is it updated in this map instance? No. Reason? Because before I left for work today, I fucking forgot to press the update button.
Oh.
So unfortunately, for this season finale of Season 0, this map is not updated. Nor will it be updated while we're here. So, unfortunately, it is what it is. We finesse. Today is, like I said, season finale of Season 0. This is the dictative session that, if you guys say you're having fun and you want to keep this RP going, then I'm going to keep it going. But if everyone says, we don't really like it, we don't, then I'm just going to, close the book and say, I gave it a try. So, thank you for being here in the sessions you've been here. I hope that the RP continues past this point, but if it doesn't, thank you very much for, showing your support. Feel free to enter the map whenever you're ready. Also, on the updated map, there are more teleports. I listened to y'all. So, if you want the season 1, you're gonna have your teleport to the fucking residential district added. Don't worry, Miles. So get on in there, bud. It's skudoosh.
I think over here, right? I have.
Well, buddy. You good?
What is the? No. I love you. Mwah. Um,
It's oddly silent today.
mm,
The pit has a hollow kind of feel to looking. The typical feeling of being watched when you look in is seemingly missing.
strange. On one hand, I feel like that's a good sign. On the other hand, I feel like we are in danger. I wonder where everyone else is. Maybe I will check the Imperial camps.
And it just kind of, glubbed and blubbed in a bucket.
Yeah. Maybe I should find
That's
a
whatever.
fish again and maybe do the same trick. Jeremy the second.
Jeremy the Second.
I gave it to the.
We won't kill him this
Person
time. We
wearing the
promise.
Hmm.
You could give me stitches in exchange.
Hmm. Oh.
You're in my chair, but I'll let that
Hey.
slide.
Morning.
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 Constable.
Oh.
Constable.
We met?
Yeah.
Constable.
Shh! I've been following him this whole time. He hasn't noticed me yet.
Have we met?
Yeah.
Boy, I sure hope there's something not
yes,
behind me before I
remember
pull
you.
my sword out and
Yes.
stab wildly.
I'm
See,
sorry, I don't
Okay.
remember.
I have to be very
Days
sneaky.
ago. Forgive me.
Damn, I cannot stab
Maybe,
him
uh,
anymore.
Hmm.
Anyway, good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
How are we
What's
doing?
Maybe.
your morning
Adonis.
snack?
Hello there.
Hello. Again.
Couple of eggs. A little bacon.
You must be
Aramen.
the Darkling from the Kingdom of Roses that I heard about the other day.
Indeed, I am. Hello, and you?
Hmm.
I'm sure Robin.
Hex, Kingdom of Roses.
Breakfast.
I see.
It's a breakfast.
Welcome to the
Hmm.
Kingdom of
Oh, you're
Roses,
you're a server
Hex.
now, too?
I can see that you're
You're
Not
a-
really, but I would give you my plate.
I,
Indeed.
Eat your own damn food,
hmm,
barkeep.
I've heard some troubling things some troubling rumors,
3 eggs,
especially that
sausage
have involved
links,
my
and
fellow
some bread and
representatives.
Sure.
Oh,
No.
what rumors might that be?
Oh, nothing much, just
Morning.
the fact that
Good morning.
there's rumors that it was one of us that released the cow. into
tree you
the
saw yesterday.
red
Was
into
it like
the
this
Empire
building
camp,
big, or was it like the
as
fence
well
big, or
as
was it like
other
Places of
The
the
walls
accusations
big.
of harassment.
That's there was a giant talking tree yesterday.
I see.
Where?
Interesting.
Here.
That wasn't a tree, that was an ant.
Well,
Oh, I've heard of it.
worry not. I'm sure most of those
And
accusations
apparently,
you will
according
find
to the mayor,
untrue.
they were supposed to be hunted to
They're
extinction.
dangerous if
I
you.
sure
heard
hope
that.
so.
That was a
Indeed.
Because
interesting
believe me,
discovery.
I am not
This
against
does not leave this room.
bringing my own
So don't
countrymen
go
to
over the mayor
justice
and
if
tell
it
him.
is needed.
When you gave me that task, when you gave me that
Good,
task,
good.
I looked for the ends, but
But,
didn't
Who
try to
played
kill
safe?
them.
speaking of, I see
Everyone
that
said
the
the
kingdom is
Empire.
here, I
I
see
I mean, not
Imperials
that you
here.
could, Constable.
Is there no one from the Republic
The
today?
one that you described, yeah.
I saw
not saying you're a
one,
bad
they
fighter, but,
just
it
walked
sounds
out
like
the
a
door.
suicide mission.
Hmm,
One of the forged from the
Believe me,
Republic.
pretty sure not even the
Of
mayor
course, their
would be
skin
able
I
to
see.
do
is
that.
of bark.
At some point I would like
Very
to
thick.
speak to you, my fellow
an
countrymen, in
So-
private. But that can
The
wait
only
after
best-
breakfast.
Me?
And
Yes,
the
fellow
only best
countrymen,
I
which
don't
means
exactly
you and
need to
you.
eat.
with fire, and you have to have a really good
Okay,
fire.
sure.
Well,
So when do you want to
very
speak
in
do
private?
have fire shots in
I
my
suppose we can use my house.
blunderbuss, but yeah, it doesn't do much.
Not big enough.
We've tried.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Follow me.
Another best way, they're part of
Understood.
Fey realm. Most of the time. Which surprises me that they were here. There's not a lot of
Oh, so
magic.
maybe the Darkling will be best friends with them.
Hmm. I'll be honest, I had heard that you had become the mayor's pet.
Mayor's pet. I work with him, yes.
Hmm.
We
But,
said those rumors.
you know, that's because I am the, as I flick my beard, unofficial representative.
We said those rumors.
Hmm. Several.
Hmm.
I'm not
Interesting.
going to specify whom.
Okay.
Anyhow, welcome to my house.
Hmm.
Do not mind the stains. I struggled to clean that bluff of
Oh,
this
what?
wall for some time. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about, my fellow countrymen, is we have a problem.
What?
There is a big population
happened?
difference between the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Republic. As it stands right now, the Empire holds most members, which means they have an unfair advantage. They can go into that dungeon anytime they want and they don't need any of us. Which means they have the most opportunity to get stuff from there. That is a
Well,
problem.
We have to also keep in mind that, well, yes, they do have the most numbers. That does not necessarily mean that all of them have the same talents or advantages that those of us from other factions have.
Well, that is
In
correct.
fact, I went into the pit. I went into the pit the first day I came here, and it was literally me, the two forged from the Republic, and I believe one or two members from the Empire. We took down a demon.
I see.
A demon?
That
Aye,
sounds interesting.
Full-blooded.
Fascinating.
How'd you manage that?
Oh, me and the other two forges rammed it off a cliff.
Whoa.
I see.
Can I
That's
ask you a question,
interesting.
Forge?
What?
Are you like that other Forge, the one that looks like a small child? Do you listen to commands? Oh,
This one seems
am
to be
my
a
own
bit much
person.
independent, as you can see. But yes,
okay, that's fine.
still, while in some cases we may have quality over them, still, their sheer quantity means that they do not need any of us for any dungeons, which means we don't get any loot if they go in alone. So, what I like to propose is an idea. We talk to the people of the Republic. They seem to have about the same numbers as us. And we get them to agree to something. We propose that every
I can agree
time...
to trust the Republic.
I'm going to be honest, I would rather all three factions learn to get along with each other.
Oh, don't worry. We will get
Hmm.
along with each other so long as, you know, the Kingdom of Roses is superior. But,
I agree.
indeed, everyone will be equal. It's just us that will be more equal.
Because you can trust the Kingdom of Roses better than the Empire.
Or the Republic. But, going back to my topic, we agreed to a small alliance with the Republic. Simple is, we get into a meeting, all of the three factions, and we vote on a new dungeoning system. That every dungeon group has to have an equal amount of people from each kingdom. That way,
I agree with that vote.
everyone
That
will
can
be
be a
equal
bit
going
tricky.
into the dungeon. Why is that?
Well, for one, there are a lot of, as you say, fourth dimensional reasons as to why that could be difficult.
I mean, that is fair enough. I suppose if there are not enough of one kingdom... At
What about
least...
this?
Yes?
A maximum, at least one member from each faction when it comes to the pit, especially if all are there. 2, no more than 2 members from each faction.
No more than 2. Sounds like an idea.
I have an objection. What if the members going down aren't really fighters? Would they count
To
as
be
a
fair,
member?
both of the forge that I went down with are crafters. I'm not a ranger.
I do not think the class will matter, whether it be a mage, healer, or crafter. What matters is the kingdom they come from.
Though a rounded party would be preferable, in reality some specialties can bleed a little bit into others.
That's why I think we need to...
Mages and rangers are both ranged.
True. However, let's summarize what our plan is for now so we don't get lost. We go to the Republic, we make a small alliance of sorts, so that way the Imperials cannot go into the dungeons alone anymore. They simply have numbers over us and I don't like that. So the proposition
What
will
if
be
they
simple.
don't agree to go?
Either every member... English. We have equal numbers going into the dungeon at once, or at least one member going in. Is that what we have agreed so far?
Aye.
Good. Now, any objections
What
to
will
this
you do when
plan?
the Empire doesn't agree with your rule?
There was something that I brought from the pit that I'm going to assume both of you are mages.
Damn, that's an assumption. I'm a scholar. That can just cast fireballs. Hello.
Some people use that interchangeably.
I see.
Also, I feel like if you two are mages, you'd be able to tell part of how I was made.
Perhaps.
Both
But
dimensionally
know
and
how you're made.
magitech. So,
I see, but continue with your suggestion.
there was a tapestry in a abandoned church in the graveyard of the floor we went to. There a bit of a historical thing that seems to be more knowledgeable to those of that I feel those of us from the Kingdom of Roses would be able to glean a bit more from it from the others. In fact, the others seem to just disregard it as some art, though to me it seemed like it had some historical value.
Most
That seems
likely,
useful.
old paintings and stuff like that often do. Do you think you would be able to give us a drawing of it or something like that so we can maybe take a look at it, or did you take it with you?
Oh, I have the actual tapestry.
Oh,
I never
good.
gave it to the mayor. It's in the camp.
If that's the
Okay,
case, we can take a look and see it after we are done with today's conspiracy. So, you, my friend, whose name
So
is...
forged.
Why is this so small? Aranen. My friend Aranen, whose name I definitely remember all the time of all the days. Do you have any gripes with the plan we have so far against the Imperials?
Yes, the Empire. What if they don't listen?
There
Why
will
would
be,
they listen? They're a bigger number.
There will be two
Well-
factions against one if everything goes well. They don't want any bloodshed.
Well, there was actually a proper peace talk between the three factions the day that I came in. I was the only one able to represent our faction.
I
But
see.
the Empire is looking for a peace treaty that for one, has a 10-year no violence clause in it between the factions.
Okay.
10 year.
And
Hopefully I live for 10 years.
go on.
No, I just repeated the word 10 year. Go on.
Basically, the treaty is to ensure peace, because that's what they want, and I am also aware that our faction wants peace for the most part, along with open trade with
True.
the other two factions.
However,
I don't mind trading.
we have to make
Let's be honest,
sure.
Kingdom of Roses is run on gold.
Yes, however, we have to make sure of one thing. Before the 10 years are set in stone, we need to make sure we are in the most advantageous position we can be in.
I somewhat agree with that.
And I can tell you that's likely not going to happen if these rumors I've been hearing about, I'm going to assume you two antagonizing the Empire are true.
I don't remember ever antagonizing them personally. I've nothing against any of those two.
I also don't remember antagonizing
You
Imperials.
remember the cow incident?
I remember saving a cow.
Something about a cow getting lost in an Imperial camp. Was that you? Or did you save those
No.
cows? I
I
see.
saved the. I mean, I only saved one cow. The others died.
I see, so perhaps the rumor comes from it that you are there trying to help the situation. Perhaps we could dismiss that rumor.
They just misread the fucking situation then.
Indeed.
It's not my
There's
problem, they're fucking
also-
numbskulls.
There's also apparently been a few instances where the mayor has gone over to the Imperials personally with aggressive intentions. Apparently, someone's been telling him that the Empire's conspiring against him in some way.
I completely believe that. Personally.
I see. I actually wouldn't
didn't
be
tell him
surprised if someone was doing so. However, if it was someone, it was not me at least.
Well, I will be honest. They do suspect you a bit, especially since so soon after arriving you bought a house and the mayor apparently proclaimed you were his pet.
Funny.
Did he say that about me too?
Hey, if anything, he looks more pet-like.
I don't think so.
Okay,
I
Mr.
don't believe. Believe it.
Face.
From what I was
Exactly,
told, it
I
was
don't
because
have a
of
face.
the Darkling.
Yeah, people will suspect me of a lot of things because of what am I. Don't worry about it. People will suspect me of getting under beds of children and being a boogeyman that eats their blood at night. Or hiding in
fair,
your
I was
closet
one
and
of
There
watching
were
you
probably a
sleep.
few Darklings that have done that.
I will not deny or confirm those rumors, but there has been few.
Oh no, I know some of those rumors. I've had to deal with some of the ones in Kingdom and have done that.
Can you put a forge in here?
What did you say?
Can you put a forge in here?
A what in me?
A forged.
Technically. But what
Cool.
the fuck?
I'm glad you can pull out a book out of you.
Anyway, I believe this is mostly everything we have to talk about, or does anyone else have any points?
I do not have anything else.
I see.
Great,
Then-
we can leave.
Then last one
But I will
proposition.
be keeping an eye on both of you.
Fair enough, don't worry about it.
Mostly to ensure the peace amongst the three factions.
Don't
I'll
worry.
be peace, don't worry.
We will be peaceful. We do want peace so long as we have advantage. That is our only goal here. The one
Also
last
goal.
thing that I will propose is that we have those meetings every day. The exact time of those meetings will not matter, but so long as they are done sometime in the morning, I think that will be good. We can discuss plans for the day and what's our moves going forward. I believe that way we can be a more of a unified front and not just a bunch of mercenaries fucking their way into a peace treaty.
That's fair, though. Let's be honest. Every faction has something that the other factions need. We have money. The Republic has technology. The Empire has numbers.
Indeed. And imagine if either Empire or the Republic takes everything that they need. That would not be
Well, at least we
advantageous
can give
position.
them a bit of a run for some of their or money, given. Well, when they stop fighting amongst themselves, the dwarves actually do something useful.
I see. Anyhow, I believe that's everything.
Are we done? We go get stuff?
Yes. I will now go to the
Me too, right?
Republicans and ask them to attack today at some point.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling something might be happening today. Something major.
If something bad or major does happen, we will deal with it. But yes. To the Republic camp I go.
One of the benefits to having the money is that we can pay for the extra parts that are needed for forged.
True. Well, at least some of them. Keep in mind, we do have a lot of money, but we are not an infinite supply.
Yeah. That may be so.
Indeed.
Just comes out and
you
it just
too?
keeps rolling out. It just keeps going until it hits the wood over there. Not fully done.
Which cake is it?
Ah,
I hate it.
there's a big tall something in my way. Oh wait, hello, that's my best body forge.
Presses a button and it just rolls back up and
You see, we avoid the bureaucracy with this.
Huh?
hello.
It smells alcohol.
You have a kingdom, so you have a queen and king. They have an empress and emperor. We have a council.
There you go.
I see.
If the two parties
It
don't
looks like
like
you
that
need it.
ruling, they can make something. They can make something else up.
Different governing bodies.
You can
Yes,
have
My
like
dear
we
a-
have
friend.
multiple
a
people
family
running the
type of
area.
thing.
Can I
Yes.
talk to you for a second?
Here, we'll share.
No, I'm good.
Perfectly
I'm
fine.
not gonna have alcohol. You just poured alcohol
Okay,
into your cup.
I'm developing a very horrible problem.
No. Where did my best buddy go? Here they are. Fuck you.
That sad song's playing right now. Anyway.
Anyway, welcome to my crib. In today's episode of Crib Review, how do you review this?
It is a small location.
Indeed, but for now it is enough. I came to speak to you. Well, I did not came to you. I dragged you out of the tavern to speak to you. You see,
That is affirmative.
I just had a meeting with my kingdom, and I have a proposition for your republic.
Interesting.
Tell me, are you concerned at all with the amount of people that the Imperials have on their side?
Yes, they have multiple individuals and we are outnumbered.
Indeed.
If something does, I do not think things will go wrong. Hopefully things go peaceful, but at the same time, always be prepared for the worst.
Also, you know what else means? They have more numbers. They can go into this dungeon without anyone else's help. Right now they have become too
That is correct.
self-sufficient in my opinion. That's why I've been thinking about proposing a certain rule, and I'm hoping that if both of our factions agree to this rule, we can outvote the Imperials. This rule is simple. A group that goes into the dungeon has to have an equal amount of people from each kingdom. If that's not possible, then at least one. What do you think of this?
Alrighty. It sounds very quite interesting. But before we continue this, I probably should bring my other member in this location.
Yes.
I may have some more acceptability in higher rank than they are, but they are still more human than I am.
Very well. Then I shall wait for you and your companion.
Yes. It does not mean I have no rights. I have many rights. Especially how old I am. Reason why I needed you, because you are technically humanoid. Wait, wrong area.
Did you miss my house? It's open.
Yes, I know.
Greetings.
What is it, Adonis?
Well, good morning to you, Julia. If I remember that's your name, right? I'm surprised I remembered it. Anyway, I came with a proposition for your Republic and you guys. Tell me, are you concerned with the current numbers of the Imperials?
A touch.
Yeah, same as me.
But we'll see what all happens.
The
It's up
biggest...
to them if they try to decide to do anything. I might look into getting a little more heavy armor.
Oh.
Some chainmail? I don't know.
Oh, believe me, an open conflict is the least of my worries when it comes to their numbers. What worries me the most is that they are very much self-sufficient. They can go into the dungeons without the help of any other kingdom. That means they have an unfair
that is a
advantage over
problem.
all of us. Because while we
Yes, and they
lack
will get more
numbers
resources
and
than we
need
will.
each other to go to the dungeons, they can just go in alone, and yes, they will get more resources out of that. So, I have a proposition for you and for your Republic. That you help me implement a rule when it comes to going into the hall. Dungeon sounds better, the dungeon. Simple as equal
They
amount
call it the pit,
of...
but still.
The pit also sounds
Easy
strangely
numbers
weird
across
in
the
my
board.
mouth, not gonna lie. Anyway, I propose that an equal amount of people from each faction goes into the pit. If an equal amount of people is impossible, then at least one representative. That way everyone has an equal opportunity to go into the dungeon and try to get some loot for themselves. That way we can at least split it equally. And no one has an unfair advantage.
I agree.
Very well. Thank you for agreeing with me.
Besides, it probably wouldn't be too hard to even out our numbers. The
Indeed.
dirty way, at least.
True.
If I wanted to. But
We could make
But I
some
still have that
disappearances in the
interest
pit,
of
but that would be a
really
messy
anybody.
deal.
I do understand that our countries are trying to do peace, but at the same time, I think we still need to prepare for the worst anyway.
True. Plus, well, all of us, I believe, are striving for peace. All of us understand that we need an advantage before having this peace.
To me, the only way technology continues quickly and more perfectly and have errors in the way, war actually helps with technology the most.
Fair enough. However, as of right now, your war is at a stalemate, and it is unknown if your technology will save you or not. It's always best to be safe than sorry. That's why I think the peace treaty is the best option. However, we will need to make sure that both the Republic and the Kingdom has an advantage over the Empire. Because think about it, the Empire has the most amount of population. If they get your technology and some of our money, both of us are fucked.
all too true.
Indeed.
But they do not have the resources or the money. Like, you have the money, we have the resources.
Yes, but if we
Right,
go...
but what he's saying is if they get taken from us.
That is
That's
true.
when the problem
Knock,
arises.
knock.
Someone's at the door. Can you open it?
Torque, if you don't mind.
Watch out, you.
Hello.
Come inside, please.
Come inside.
Another from Rose, as I would imagine?
Yes.
Based on the ropes?
And you're from the Empire, I'm guessing?
No, those are
No.
not Imperials.
No, Republic.
Oh. Okay.
You
Indeed.
can clearly see
Oh,
the
yeah.
weapon on their back. The Empire does not have that technology.
Oh.
Indeed.
And if they did have that technology, it will cause more conflict because we will pretty much the
mean, they could
Republic of
steal it.
Freemen.
Indeed.
Yes, we
And
will
tell me-
pretty much blame them of stealing our technology.
How many riflemen did you lose in a battle with the Imperials?
Against the Imperial men, at best, if it was 100 versus 50, we can say we only lose about 25 riflemen, and they will lose about.
And I will tell you this, my friend. It only takes for them to take one rifle, get it to a smart blacksmith, to try to reverse engineer it. Maybe they will not make a flintlock, but at least a matchlock. Or some other
Something.
more primitive version of a gun.
But again,
I will
that
never-
requires the
I would not
resources
want
which
them-
they don't have.
Indeed.
And I'd rather not have the Empire to have our technology. If they figure out how to use it, they will be more powerful and will take over the Republic of Freeman, including your Kingdom of Roses.
Indeed. So, for now, we are in agreement that fuck them Imperials.
Fuck the Imperials, to a point.
To a point.
As
To a
much as we
point,
need to,
yes.
at least.
Indeed.
But remember, this is our motto for the Republic of Freeman. We do not start conflicts, but we end it.
I do like your motto. With that being said, very soon do we want to have a talk with the Imperials about this rule?
Well, most of them are
It
at
is-
the tavern right now.
Then how
We
about...
should talk to them at the tavern about it then.
Yes, how about we go and we propose a rule?
Adonis,
Yes.
Yes, what do you need?
last thing that I'll
But
need
I
to
do
talk to you
agree
about
one thing,
later.
though.
It's something important.
If it does come to the time that
Very
the
well.
Empire decides to do something against the Kingdom of Roses, it seems like they don't like you the most out of the Republic of Freemen.
I would not be
Yeah,
surprised. I am a
I
weird
heard him.
creature. What were you going to talk to me about?
I think we should help the Kingdom of
It's
Roses
something I'd rather
because they
talk
will be
about in
heavily
private.
outnumbered.
Very
And
well.
hopefully they will do
Then
the same
after
thing
we
if
do
the
this
Empire does
political
the same thing
move
to us.
of trying to remove an imperial advantage, I will talk to you. For now, let's head to the
Understood.
tavern with our proposition.
Yes.
Perfect. Most of them are standing right there.
Unexpected add-on casualties.
Hello there.
Actually, the most
Just the
That's
people
a-
I was planning to speak to. That's the phrase.
Hello again, Hex.
Do not worry.
Hmm.
It's... Do not worry. All I'm trying to say is... I do what I can to make sure everyone benefits as best as I can.
And speaking of everyone benefiting, my dear Imperials, me and the Republic have a proposition. Do you want to move somewhere so we can have a small meeting, perhaps?
We can.
Sure. Where is the place with a lot of
We
chairs?
could go in the church. That's one that the church
Let's
is.
not have
Let's-
business within the church.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
was
to
about to say, you're
imperial
about to bring
territory.
politics into the church. Are you insane?
Go right there. Just
It was a joke.
Not helpful
I'm
talk.
assuming this is a meeting you're aware of, yes?
I am... It is...
Come on,
I
let's
do...
not dally.
I can guarantee you that this is meant for everyone's benefit.
Very well.
You are the most reasonable out of the Empire. I can tell.
I mean, Inashi's a very nice guy, and you haven't really met Eclipse enough. So,
It's
If only there was
don't
mostly
someone
judge me
invol-
too early.
From what I understand, this mostly involves trips to the pit. In all honesty.
It does.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, none of you have seen me pissed off yet. Let's not cross that bridge.
That's fair.
No, don't worry. I
don't
do not
think we'll
think
get to
this
that point here.
proposition will get you pissed off.
You know what? Let's go that away.
Sure.
Why not? Hug the wall.
Hug the wall.
If you insist.
Understood.
the one on the end here.
It does not matter.
Okay. This is the one where. This is the one with all that weird scripture that Anashi sent me. Something, whatever this hentai stuff is. I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Oh,
What?
what?
I'm
Ex-
turning back around and going back outside.
Excuse... What are you Imperials doing in your tents?
It is regard all
Okay,
three
it's
of our
Nanashi's
countries.
tent. You leave me out of it.
I will
Why-
believe you.
Is everyone here?
So,
We're having a meeting.
We
before
found
we're
your
about to
hentai
enter the
stash,
church,
that's why.
We have a large business meeting, I assume.
Yes.
Regarding the pit.
It is a business meeting of
have-
sorts, so...
Alright,
Where the
correct.
fuck did you get a chair? You don't have furniture over here.
Listen,
He's magic.
I'm
what do you think?
old. I need to keep a chair on me all the time.
You
But
haven't seen,
anyway.
wait, you
Go
haven't
on with
seen
your
him
proposal.
carrying a chair this
Alright,
entire time.
God be
It's always stick
silent
to his
as
back.
I pick my invisible hammer. Alright, so the proposition is very simple, and the Republic and the Kingdom seem to have agreed with it. When it comes to going into the pit, I think it would be a good idea that, from now on, the party that goes into the pit consists of equal amount of members from each kingdom. If an equal amount of people from each kingdom is not able to be met, then at least one representative per. That way, everyone can go into the pit equally. There will be no more hard feelings about the Republic going into the pit alone or the Kingdom going into the pit alone. Stuff like that. It gives everyone opportunity to share loot and share their discoveries with each other. I believe this is a good first
gives
step into
unique
the peace.
insight that the other factions might not have while on the mission.
Indeed, and it will bring us closer, since we are planning to actually make peace. If we work with each other, fight alongside each other, I believe it would be a good idea for us to, I guess, bond and strive towards that peace treaty. What do you think?
I'm not against it, but there may be occasions where that will not be a guarantee.
What
You're
those
aware
And
that
there are
there may
certain
be
people I
exceptions,
don't
but-
want traveling with me in case my life is on the line.
I understand you may distrust that word in fucking English. Distrust some of the people from perhaps Republic or the Kingdom. I understand
I
that.
distrust you specifically.
Oh, that's fair enough. I am
Okay.
something that is to be distrust. However, my friend, when we were in that cave, running away from whatever unholy abomination there was, when that rock fell on your back, did I not try to help you, to pick you up? Or did you forget about that detail? I am not your enemy, my friend. I'm same as you, simply trying to strive for peace and trying to keep us from killing each other. I may play my pranks, I may be creepy. I am a fae after all, so I apologize if that's in my nature.
We were talking about them not too long ago. Interesting.
I'll keep my thoughts to myself for now.
Very well.
But it's gone past professional, it's become personal.
I see.
Regardless,
you know.
the overall proposal, I don't see anything particularly against it. However, forcing people that do not wish to work together is not a good scenario.
We never suggested that.
I agree.
We were only
I know
saying
this.
that an even number from each kingdom would go in.
And if
So no more
not-
than 6, because 9 is absurd. That is too
Yes.
dangerous.
No
Yes.
more than 6, no fewer
If
than
there
3.
is still a lot of people in the location back home, have a better chance of protecting the area as people are inside.
Or, in theory, we could have 2 ventures into the pit on the same day.
In theory,
That
yes,
is
that would work.
Potentially, but
Makes sense. One group goes in during the day, evening, next group goes.
That is plausible,
Indeed.
though.
That doesn't seem bad.
And that gives. Though, what if something is to come up from the pit while the other group is going inside? While the other is still
poses the other
recovering.
problem.
For example,
The mayor has a great many people in that town of his.
Hmm.
Every single one of them are veterans that have gone into that pit multiple times and came out.
Hmm.
If they
Proposition.
can't handle what comes...
If I may.
Hmm.
Yes, they may protect the town, but who will protect our tents, for example? Or camps? I propose this. The group that doesn't go into the pit is in charge of protecting all the camps. So, if an Imperial camp is attacked by some sort of creature, anyone who
The roses
from
will
any
help.
other... Yes, anyone from any other kingdom who
Roses
refuses to
and
help, I will
Republic
hold you
will
personally
reach out.
accountable.
I'm not risking my life for someone else for a bunch of tents.
That is
Mhm.
correct.
Very well.
Nashi and,
Kind of
and Stilicho were face to face with a giant walking tree man. If it chose to attack, I would have advised them to save themselves and stay out of harm's way.
I mean, of course, if it's something that the group cannot handle, I suggest they do retreat. But if it's a creature of a smaller stature that can be handled, I suppose us helping
Or
each
does
other can
think
still
that
happen.
Protecting the town is more viable than protecting the tents that can easily be replaced.
The towns
that's another
do
thing
not.
in the
The
tent.
town does not require protection. It has a surplus of freelance mercenaries that are veterans that have gone in the pit several times. He has purchased weaponry from your faction, military training from ours, and supplies from yours. The mayor is not a fool, and this place has more than enough fortification.
Correct.
I find the leave people behind to look at grass is a rather poor argument.
I see.
Yes. But I still do believe that we should have 2 expeditions per day if we want to make it
The
equal.
potential. No more than 2.
Yes.
Yes. That means 6 people go in during one expedition, another 6 go in the next one.
Yes.
At
If
most.
people wish to stay and
yes.
simply do business, do trade, organize themselves, by all means.
Oh.
It is a good plan because we do not
I
know
believe
how
our
many
Imperial
bodies
has
I
frozen.
think
Oh,
he's
oh,
here.
you're back.
The Flagstone
We're
took
good.
him.
You had one hell of a headache there.
Indeed. I lived.
Right. What Tori was saying. We do not know how many bodies the pit needs anyway. So if we do it at least twice a day, there might be a possibility less creatures will try to get out of the pit.
If I may embrace to that, from what the constable, I believe his name is, told me, it's not necessarily the random amount of bodies that the pit wants. It's that when you throw a body into the pit, no one knows when it will arrive. It may be next week, it may be yesterday, it may be next second. That's why it is so random when the pit is actually being fed. We may throw
But
a
it
million
seems like
bodies
when
in
we
it
enter
today,
it,
but we don't know when that
it's-
million bodies will arrive to satiate it.
But it seems like when we enter it, it's a different case.
Yes. That is a very much of a different case.
I think people are making guesses where they're not educated. I don't think just throwing dead bodies into the pit is going to make the problem better or worse.
True.
Correct.
I think
But
that's
living
merely
in-
just the mayor's excuse for calling out people that he doesn't deem useful. That's just my own 2 cents.
That
Could be
is a fair guess.
I'm
In all
pretty
honesty.
sure it's just a bunch of bullshit. And it's just an excuse for them to just axe people they don't want anymore or know too much information and toss them into the pit.
That would be
I
a
think that's
fair
literally it.
assessment. I suppose.
And it's just a justification for it.
I suppose we don't really know whether that is true or not, but I will choose to believe you for now. However, as of the other propositions, let's go over what we have agreed so far.
Now, hold on. You were about to say something.
You really trust their mercenaries to take care of our camps? You don't think they'd steal anything?
Oh, the
You
mayor
really
would
trust
fucking
the
murder
mayor?
them if they did. He runs a very tight ship, and that man is not to be fucked with.
And plus,
me
I do
wrong.
not think. Oh, sorry. You go first. You were talking.
So those saying, be careful with your words regarding the soldiers of our camp. We have a sense of honor, unlike some people.
Well
I
then.
bet you do.
I will state
That is true.
while everyone is here for either personal reasons or reasons beyond just them, or both, I do feel that the main topic of this meeting is definitely an important one to make sure that all factions benefit from the pit whenever an expedition goes down.
Indeed. So then, shall we review the things we agreed on to clarify?
Yes. So, first point.
Very well.
Of course, we all agree that an equal amount of adventurers from each faction goes into the pit. If an equal amount is impossible because most of the Republic or the Imperials, I guess, decided to sleep that day, then we at least try to have one representative. Other point that we have agreed upon is 2 expeditions per day, one in the morning, one in the evening, or whatever. And no more than
If possible.
6, no less than 3, if I remember right. That's everything. I believe those are all the points we have agreed so far upon. Does anyone
The
have any
minimum
gripes with
would
it?
be 3 members, the maximum would be 6.
Yes.
Yep,
I do
that's
have the most
what-
important, actually. Remember, we were talking about the first day. Loot. How to split it.
We never solved that one, did we?
Oh yeah, we never
did not.
We didn't.
Unfortunately, most of it goes towards the mayor.
Yes,
Hmm.
but the mayor does not care
Hmm.
about the other items that we find. We'll
So,
get money off
He
of it if we
wishes
sell it to
for-
them.
Ancient history books, things of that nature, and those red gemstones.
so hands up. What I propose is, when we give those items to the mayor and he pays us for them, we split that money equally amongst everyone who was on that mission.
I think that is a
Depending on
reasonable.
which kingdom they're from. If there are people
Yes.
who, let's say, are from the same kingdom, we can just split it up to just the one person, and then that one person can split up
Yes.
with their.
If I
Mhm.
recall, it is 5 gold per item. Is this correct?
Oh
Not all
god,
the
no, I
time.
got
So-
100 for one of those.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, at minimum, it is about 5 gold per item.
At times.
If
Depends.
if we are able to find 3 items that are worth 5 gold apiece, then that is, and it is a party of 3, that is 5 gold per person.
Yes.
However, what happens if we wish to learn a bit more about potential history or prophecies?
And
That would be
raised
up
for
to
that.
you and the mayor. You would have to talk to him about
He
that.
will kill you for those if you try to sneak them.
You could just take
Fair
my
warning.
approach, notify him that you wish to read over them
One
a
more
little bit, and then give him to him.
I would say one more thing, though.
Yes.
I think if we are looting, we should equally do our part. It is the right thing to do.
Oh, believe me, I believe
If
all of
only
us are
one
loot goblins in
individual is
here.
doing
Explain.
all the. Let's say this.
Hand raised over
You're
there.
raising your hand.
Ad referendum, pondus hominum, to reference the weight of all things. The effort that we put forth by one member supersedes the weight put forward by the others. To equally distribute what is gained afterwards would be unfair.
Hand raised to
If a
that.
skilled
That was my
soldier has
point
to
on
drag
the first day.
If 5 soldiers have to drag wrongly, 66 should remain back at the camp.
I will raise
And
my
nothing
hand
should be
to that.
received to him.
Well, I
And the
do
other thing, the
think
only
that yes,
reason-
merit does matter. If you do more, yes. However, my friend, think about this. You sent 3 people. A crafter, a healer, and a soldier. Obviously, if we encounter some sort of combat and danger, the soldier and the healer will probably do most things. Yes. If we encounter some sort of bridge that we cannot get past to, obviously a crafter would probably do the most work. Or if no one gets hurt on that mission, the healer is fucking useless. I do not think we should go based off merit because no dungeon no pit experience is the same. We will not be able to get opportunity
Yeah.
to get merit. Different people will not get those
That's true.
opportunities.
Especially
only
that one
that-
time when there was no loot to be found.
Not only that, given the randomness of the pit, there is no way to prep a proper team for whichever floor we end up in. So,
Yeah.
Correct.
if there is one where a crafter is needed, and that is what is planned for, as what the pit plans for the day, we can't know that. You'd have to
Yeah.
have some kind of foresight of some kind, which I don't think any of us have.
I
Yes.
certainly can't
Well,
see
then
the
we
fear.
even it out.
So,
We
due to
try our
the-
best to make
So
it
to
so
counter-
then there's one of each type at least. One crafter, one
So to
ranger.
counter your argument, a healer being useless because there was nobody hurt. You have not used your cock in several centuries. Does that mean I should take it from you? No. The healer
How
has a
about we fucking
purpose.
keep it couth, please?
The heal.
Oh no, that was
What's the
funny.
threat
We don't
of
have
this
to keep it
analogy?
goofed.
He's not
The
wrong.
healer
approve
was
that
there for a
analogy.
purpose. The healer was there for a purpose. What I was not claiming, that those who do the fighting, if it requires a lot of fighting, it should not be based off of your skill set. It's what you've done during the mission. Again, I clearly cannot argue against 7 people. But it should be kept in mind that if I, or any of the other people of the Empire, have to drag any tin skins or whatever you call soldiery in your kingdoms, then the loot should be distributed a bit different, I believe.
I see. So what you're worried about is us basically sending members that are not good for anything, not equipped for.
If one has to go
it.
above and beyond what they are expected to do, there should be some level of compensation.
That
I
goes
will
for
say
anyone.
this. I will say
Yes.
this if that is the case. I believe all of us are competent members of society and everyone here is at least some sort of good with going into the pit. if it turns out
That's
that
about my
one of our
first-
members is a total waste of time, which I don't believe anyone here is, and if it turns out that one member has to basically carry everyone to victory, maybe we will be able to then negotiate a different price. Or a bigger
So
price.
long as the ability to point this out is allowed.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe after dungeon we can debate if someone wasn't pulling their weight. But as of right now, I believe all of us are capable of at least pulling our own weights.
Actually, I do notice we all do have an issue with all our camps.
Oh?
We do not have a healer that I know of. Or all of us.
Well,
do.
there was Rin, but
Hmm.
I haven't seen Rin since.
That problem may
It's been a
be...
while.
I have heard of a inspiring battle medic in the Kingdom of Roses. Maybe if something happens, word can be sent.
You know, funny enough,
Hold on.
what was your name, Hex? Yes?
Yes.
To my knowledge, there is a person who practices medical within the church. They were able to stitch Eclipse's wounds. If there is nobody here, at least there is that individual to rely on.
Yes, the good old
have a last
priest.
profile.
But you need
There
to
has
get
been more
out
than one
you need to
occasion
get
I've
out of the
had
pit
to-
in one piece.
Yes.
There's been more than one occasion I've had to patch myself up on my own. I know a little bit, but not everything. I can probably tend to minor wounds.
So
Nothing
when it
major.
comes to a healer, I at least have a good news on that. Recently I have gotten a letter from one of my friends that they will be coming here as a mercenary, and I consider them to be an excellent doctor. I know that eyebrow raise, don't worry, they are a human.
Do you have friends?
Motherfucker.
Not everyone.
Yes, I do have
You
friends.
have to keep in mind there are plenty of areas in the Kingdom of Roses where Darklings are welcomed.
Yes. I guess we all agree that it seems like the medical personnel will not be an issue for
A while.
long.
At least in the
I mean,
pit.
So, I guess we agree on the treasure of looting. That
Mm-hmm.
if you do equal amount, but depending how things go, depends on if I'm saying this correctly.
I feel like that those two
Interrupt me
rules
anytime.
contradict each other in a
situation
way, but for
and
now...
scenario.
Yes.
Simple
Hmm.
terms,
If
pull your
everybody
weight, you get
agrees
your fair
one
share.
person went above and beyond, they deserve at least a small portion
Yes.
of each.
Yes,
person's
like a bonus, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You go to
Determine how
work,
you want it at
Understandable.
that situation.
That
know,
means
Again, pull your
it
weight,
is
you get your fair
equal
share.
amounts, but depending
Simple.
on the scenario, if someone is doing, if it happens, let's say someone is doing less work because they don't want to do it, they get less amount. Someone doing more work, putting more
We're
effort,
not doing
gets
it
more
by
of the amount.
No. So here's the thing.
We're not doing it by merit.
If people want to run around like gremlins, shoving their head into every single treasure chest they find, great. Who's going to keep those people alive when they're too busy looking down, and there's at least one sentry keeping the rest of them aware of the situation
Correct.
around them?
Alright.
you have a
have
hand
a
raised over
question.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. I believe that it would be a good
Welcome
idea
to the meeting.
pick a few acts. I do believe it would be a good idea to pick a few universal acts that are fairly easy enough that would warrant a potential higher pay if no one else is really doing it.
give you kind of a rundown.
If
Worst
there's
case,
not
we
equal.
argue outside of the pit. Yeah.
Yes.
Running the pit.
Understood.
Agreed.
We've decided.
However, let's try our best
And I
not
say we
to
do it
get
by
those
majority
arguments
rules,
get
too.
into a
We
bloody
have to all
fight.
come, or at least the majority
Also,
of us have to come to a consensus.
if I may,
As well as any other
stop
items.
talking for a second. We have a new member here. Perhaps we should
If
get
the
them up
team
to speed
works
before we continue
all
talking.
equally,
That's what this
They're
one is
all-
doing.
I will
too.
inform the
That's
Nashi
what
after the
we're doing.
fact. But
Very well.
Eclipse is doing a good job right now.
Yeah.
Alright. I have been
Alright.
called
One
up as no
person-
need to make an exception for me.
Good. Very
Continue,
well.
please.
Who
I
wish
want
to
hold
speak
you up.
next?
Anything else?
No.
Distribution of
If
treasures,
one person does
going with at least every
more,
member
like,
per,
above and
per
beyond,
dive. Torg.
we're agreeing that that person should.
have
I
one
do have one
fundraise?
more
little
thing,
extra of their
unless it
share
is
as
will be the
compensation.
last thing.
Very well. You may speak
Because
on
we
it.
do say that each party should have at least one crafter, healer, and fighter. Correct. I do want to
Well,
know in
who-
each area.
The only. So. If you don't mind me interrupting, who here is a crafter, though? We don't.
There's quite a few.
I
of us,
am.
I believe.
You're the only crafter here?
Incorrect.
Fee is
At the
Fee is as
moment.
well, but Fee is of doing a few
Who
things.
else is coming as a
From what I
crafter?
can tell.
It is another Warforge, smaller.
Hand raised.
They are
So for
of
now,
my
we
kids.
only have one
Adonis?
crafter.
yes.
We have a
At this current
researcher.
Yes.
Then for you, good sir,
Oh.
researcher, healer.
Researcher of sorts, but I'm raising my hand to bring some point. We don't necessarily need an equal amounts of crafters, healers, and fighters, because I don't think that will be possible, at least at this current moment with the numbers we have. We just might have to make sure that we have an equal amount of people from each faction. So, yes,
Not
it
from
may
the
be
Torch
happened
said-
that we have
What
3
Torch said
fighters
was at
or
least one of each.
God knows 3 healers on a party, but unfortunately we will have to work
His
with the
point still
numbers and
stands
people
as
available that
always.
are there.
Capable,
Able
yes.
to
I'm
happen.
aware.
Yes.
What is best we
I
can.
do understand. It's just how the pit is. It is random. Like you said, we do
Yeah.
not know if
Mm.
we need a healer, a crafter, or something.
If
a
we
researcher.
cannot prepare for
things.
it anyway, I do not know if deciding the composition of the team will matter.
I feel having
Understandable.
at least one
It'll be determined by the
combat-capable
people going in and
individual
who they
is
wish
to take
better
with them.
than none.
It will
Yes.
depend on who's available that specific day.
Aye.
If there's 10 people in total, 2 teams of 5, or 2 teams of 4 if there's only 8.
Indeed.
Should
That
we wish
sounds
to
fair.
go to the maximum of 2 trips?
Indeed.
That is correct.
Understandable. Anything else that we should talk about before we end it?
Do you have anything, friend?
Anything else?
Seems that there is a silence, so I believe that is it for today's meeting.
That should do for now.
Aye.
As an old man, I proclaim this meeting over.
Alright.
That's fun.
Minimum of one
I like doing that.
It's
individual
making him
from each
sound like he
faction.
is the boss of this location.
Alright.
Quite interesting.
No, I'm just an old man on a chair, which means I get the
I am
most
kidding.
authoritative look of all.
To be fair, Torg, it is hard to tell when you are kidding. Your voice is very flat.
Yeah. Speaking of, now that the meeting is over, I will have to get up from this chair. I'm tired.
Understandable. Alrighty
Getting
then.
close to 2-hour mark, and I think, at the job.
You know, Nashi, these writings on your home are very interesting. Just I don't see why there's so many tentacles and tentacle girls involved.
You must be looking into the wrong section of my notebooks. Where did you find that?
Oh yeah.
It was said right there.
No.
What
Hey,
what
go,
with
go,
the
go, go,
hentai
go,
stuff? I'm going.
Go, get up, get up, get up.
You're trespassing on Imperial territory. Go.
I'm going to assume you managed to procure some of these hentai tomes yourself.
No.
What's a hentai?
You see, apparently
Porn.
Imperials enjoy something called a hentai.
I think a
It's
lot
a
of
type
countries
of
would do.
erotic, stories.
Do not
Yes.
Why
do
do you
not
need
talk
to-
about that certain hentai that they use warforges for. Do not. I don't know
Excuse me, Warforged hentai.
why. It seems like some humanoids. Yep.
And just like that, you have made one of your members leave. How dare you?
You're the one that continued it.
I was just asking questions about your statement.
We want to jack into a
For
wolf
now, we
forge.
can end the conversation.
Yes.
Depends on how it is forged.
However, if I may have a
I've
moment of
actually heard
everyone's time
that
here.
some of the wealthy elite have had forged made specifically for pleasure.
Yes.
Yes, there are certain constructs that are designed for pleasure.
If I
and
may
purposes.
get off the topic of pleasure and fucking constructs, I believe we have achieved a small victory
You're
here
the one
against
that
the
was
Empire.
talking about tentacle hentai not too long ago.
Yeah. Excuse
Didn't seem
me.
like a victory.
Those were the Imperials asking, I believe his name is Nanashi, about the weird tentacle section in his notebook. That was not me.
And I'm not gonna ask what your people have weird hentai about.
Probably something about
That's the thing. Kingdom of Roses has the money to
Boy?
made real.
Bruh.
I-
Anyway.
Are you saying boys? What?
Whoa.
Your
didn't know you could use
phrasing
that word.
could have done better. Also,
I'm into both.
pushes you down.
My sexuality is, if it looks good enough, I'd stop it. Anyway,
Why?
I believe the meeting is over.
Yes, it is.
Because then I'd have to kill him.
Anyway, I'm gonna go take a
Oh.
piss. You guys take care of each other.
Yeah, you have a good time for now.
I have achieved my goals for today. Now I gotta take a piss. Ugh. Oh, water.
Knock, knock, knock.
Give me a moment. I'm putting my hands on for some reason. I didn't have them on.
Knock, knock, knock.
Ah, water. Thank you for saving my life. How
You
dare
drink
you?
water?
No, I drink blood of the innocent. Anyway, it's open. What do you need?
We may have to murder someone.
We just got a good peace treaty going. Why do we have to murder someone?
And no, none of the faction members.
Go on.
Rather, I'm afraid of someone listening.
Who would
A
be?
merchant.
Why?
I may or may not have been the one that's somewhat lied to the merchant. And if that merchant told the truth,
If the merchant already told, it would be already too late.
but here's the one. The merchant isn't here right now. He's out there. So what if we go out there? And
He's outside.
he's outside. He's somewhere. No one would know.
Then, my dear friend, I cannot exactly ruin my image by assassination right now. However, I can give you something that will allow you to take care of him. Do you need weapons? Magics?
Yes.
Take this dagger.
Very much.
Neck or the heart will do. As for the magics, I will ask a DM for something. Give me a second.
A magic that would make this
hello,
fight would be
DMs.
very useful.
Give me a moment, I'm talking to the DMs.
Or a trap.
I have a question. So, I have my boy over here, the Giorno. He wants to assassinate someone. What kind of magical boon can I give him? Can I, like, make him invisible for a time or something like that? I don't know. I believe.
Yeah, I'll leave that in your wheelhouse, Solar. I'm staying out of that.
Yes, same. I'm not gonna do anything about that. So that's up to you.
So yeah, Solar, someone is asking me for a magical boost in order to kill someone. Can I, like, I don't know, give him a scroll of power word key? Sorry, that was a joke. But I don't know.
So, what exactly is going on?
My boy Giorno comes to me and says, I want to kill a merchant that's outside. Do I have any... Is there anything in my repertoire of magic that I can give him to make it easier?
To boost. You don't know any spells that would permit you to just outright kill someone easily.
Alright, do I have any...
I suppose the only one would be Burning Hands.
Yeah, and
Can I give someone a scroll of burning hands? Can I make a scroll of burning hands?
You there, Darkling?
you can try. I mean, it would be a kind of moderate task for you since you are a mage.
Alright.
May I
Can
come
you
in?
give me a roll if that's the case?
Yeah, sure.
I guess.
but it's more of a crafting thing, so I'm gonna just roll it flat since you're like half there, being able to do something like this.
It's just me.
We'll set it to a moderate DC. Oh fuck! Okay, with a 10.
Oh.
You scrounge together some paper. You go about writing up burning hands from your spell book, and it seemingly, flashes for a second, almost as if
You doing
the
well,
spell takes note within the page that you've written.
Understood.
I'm doing well.
Thank you.
You've created one
Though,
scroll of burning hands.
I
You're not
am
too certain if you could do that again.
curious.
Understood.
Yes.
What do you
You wanna
two plan
apologize
on
for
doing?
slapping me?
Okay, I have done finished
Me.
talking to the DMs. Anyway, what you were going to see is him working with a scroll. You see him scribble some what seems to be runes on it, and as he finishes, the scroll seems to be glowing blue before it stops. Here it is. Boy.
Yeah.
Firstly, you did not get this from me. Firstly, you didn't get this at all. This will disappear after you're done using this scroll.
Understood.
This is a
That's
scroll
also
of burning
clear.
hands. This is how you
Good.
dispose of the body. Now go.
Can't wait to make some hamburgers.
Yes, you will make some hamburgers. Go take care of it. X, what can I do you for?
What body does he have to get rid of?
Shh, you're very loud. I don't want others to hear this. We are right now eliminating one of the rumors that has been spread about us. Don't worry, it's none of the people from the other camps. It's a cow merchant
What
that was
rumor?
running his mouth.
So you did.
Actually, no. It seems that the boy over there has lied to the merchant, claiming that it was the Imperials that has messed with the cows. Unfortunately, now I have to help him take care of this mess. He did not do it on my orders, but I suppose as his quote-unquote superior, I have to take care of this in a discreet manner. Don't worry. We will see if he's able to handle it. If not, we will just throw the boy into the pit. Are you against... Are you against the way I do things here?
Just... It's not that I'm against it. I'm an assassin by trade, so... But I'm going to be honest. Sometimes it's best to just let someone. Sometimes it's best to prune the leaf at the first sign of. A spot.
I see. Interesting. Anyway, while he's doing that, I will need an alibi because he does have a scroll with one of my spells on it. So, how about I go...
Is he not a mage?
Gods no, he's a weak researcher. And look, here is my alibi.
But 7 years ago, my cousin died. was killed by whatever came out there last time.
That means something may worse happen then.
Greetings. Is there something going on?
Yes.
Oh.
It's too quiet.
The pit is too quiet. Like it is the eye of the storm quiet.
I see. I looked at it this morning. It seems to be a lot less like looking into the abyss.
Morning.
Morning. Ah, I see the
Morning.
both of you are battle ready.
Question, Constable.
Yes.
If something were
Shoot.
to happen, do we have permission to open fire, so to speak?
Those of you
If
of
something
a
comes out.
magical affinity,
Absolutely.
your
Yes.
attention is
Why would you
immediately
think
drawn
any
to the
friendly
pits,
creatures will come out
almost
of the
as if
pits?
a bell has been
That
rung
is
The pit is
a 10%.
mysterious.
a wave of
It is a
mana slowly
10%
Oh,
chance
fuck.
of a
pool
friendly
from the
creature will
center
be coming
and
out of the
slowly
pits.
begin to push out.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, that's not good at all. Oh fuck.
It starts faint, but it is slowly starting
What are we
to
looking
Oh,
at, Adonis?
Fuck,
What's going on?
fuck.
What,
What the fuck are those mana levels?
What?
They are slowly beginning to rise.
Immediately begin scanning.
What are we all talking about?
The pit is reacting to something.
freaking
I don't
out.
know.
The mage is feeling
I'm-
mana levels or
I'm
something.
too
is
unaware
starting
of how
to
the pit works.
centralize in the dead
I-
center of the
I think
pit.
you won't have a
coming to
choice.
us.
I think it's
Slowly
coming to
pulls
us.
out.
Oh.
Starting out slow, but it is slowly
Wait,
beginning
your
to
friend is
shift.
over there at the
Does it
area. They
seem
are
like a
by
beacon?
themselves.
They can handle themselves. If
Yeah.
anything,
There
I
you are.
That
think
would be
it
a
would be
very
good if
good
they
way
ran
to
away.
describe this. But it's
If that
pulsating
happens,
out.
I feel it will happen.
Almost
There
as
seems
if
to be
it's
a
trying to force something
beacon.
out.
It's almost like a beacon, but
Why
like
is
it's
it
trying to
just
force
reflecting
something
in
out.
Fuck.
Wait, a beacon. That means,
Something's trying to get out.
and if
Yes,
something's
most
trying to get
likely.
out with so much mana energy, that means other creatures will be allured to the mana.
Then it's time we go to the front gate and wait.
Yes.
That means
If we're going
if I
to
was
attack,
you,
we might want to move up closer.
you need to get your weapon. I'm in full gear on.
I have a weapon right
I-
here, if need be. Don't think
No.
I need
No.
full plate up.
I've got
I am
my-
I'm a capable fighter without it.
Gregory.
Well, I'm going to take up
Ready
the front
to
line.
fire
It would be nice
whenever.
if you two...
Okay, I'll
Hold
go
on,
and get the armor.
Hold on, I have something.
I'm back in like 10 minutes.
No, hold on.
What? Hurry up.
I have a bad feeling about this.
No, I
Oh,
got
believe
you.
me, so do I.
No, put that shit down.
Chainmail. Chainmail.
Ready
You might
to
want move in
retaliate.
closer. If we're going to cut them off, we're going to do it in front of the statue.
So,
Come on.
Alright, front
I
fighters.
I am not a
Go
frontline
get
fighter.
armor. The doors are gonna slam shut, and he is not gonna be able to come back. Sound good? No way to forget.
Yeah,
No,
it does sound good indeed.
Yeah, it does sound really, really good idea.
Yeah, I like your plans, G.
I'll see you all shortly.
Sounds fun.
Alright, anyone with a shield, get up front. Follow
Alright, shields up front.
Anyone with range, make sure you're in the back.
When it comes to the ranged people, I propose you go on the
But
flanks
I'm
so you don't accidentally shoot your bodies in the back.
Alright, listen up. If you're a capable fighter, yes, come into the front. If you're ranged, get in the back.
I
Hold this
am
line.
ranged.
I will get some more of my people on those walls.
The question
Expect
is,
me back.
do you really think a creature will be coming out of the gate itself?
Based
One way to find
on
out.
the based that it was coming from the center of the pit, unknown. However,
With the amount of creatures that may be coming into this location, hopefully the walls will hold.
Who knows? It could be an amount of creatures or just one powerful one.
Will hold there. We will hold this gate. Besides, it's better to have them funnel in one direction than fight in the open fields.
Correct.
So we can cut them off and we're not fighting 60.
We should also make sure that we have people checking all around in case they try to
Do me a favor, make sure there's
fly.
nothing coming up through the
We stick
the
in
actual
one area.
opening in the hole.
Slow.
And I do think that all
The
the soldiers in
ground
each of the camps
Mhm.
are
Faintly
defending the
rumbling
locations.
underneath every single one of them. First, a small little tremor, slowly beginning to grow into mighty shakes. The statues seemingly holding strong, but stones starting to fall. These almost impenetrable statues that have held for so long, crumbling under the shaking of the earth.
This is not good. This might be something worse than we think.
With that being said, the mayor's men on the walls begin to shout out, cannons turning towards the pit as you begin to hear horns.
Alright, prepare yourselves.
There might be something coming out of the pit itself, not the hole.
I had a feeling.
But cannons
There
begin
might
to
be
ring
something
out.
bigger coming out of this gate.
Shots pushing back the
Go
larger
check.
opponents for now,
Eclipse,
but
what do you
nevertheless,
see?
smaller opponents are surely to come.
Ready?
Get ready.
As soon as you see the lights.
If we die with honor today. If we die, it will be in service to our factions. Today we fight as one. There is no separation between us. We are all brother and sister in arms. We will hold this line for anything that comes out. It's been a pleasure fighting alongside of you. This is our end.
Yes.
See you in the fields.
See you in the fields.
For the Republic of Freeman.
For my own selfish goals.
For the Empire. What was it again? I do apologize.
Burning
What was
Flame,
your
I think.
Empire's name?
Flame, that's fine. Thank you, Eterna. Beatrix. At home, Eterna. Beatrix. Eterna, Beatrix.
As soon as they step out, those with guns, ranged attacks, let them have it immediately.
Here we go.
Alright. Question for you. Would I be killed if I use magic?
Now's not the time.
At this point, it won't matter, I guess.
It doesn't matter. Use whatever is necessary.
Very well then.
Something is coming out.
Fuck it.
True what it is.
No. No.
It is small fry. Do not waste your ammo on small fry.
Do not worry.
We have plenty.
Incoming.
Incoming. No. Alright, that was a fist.
I've taught myself of many years.
Use blunt weapons. Blunt weapons are great against skeletons.
in case.
Good goal.
Yes.
Then lightning shouldn't be too much of a problem then.
Yes. But if we start seeing more fleshy
Would you
individuals...
have any lightning abilities, good mage?
That I do.
Will still do very well. It can incapacitate
Very much.
them.
Oh. We'll work on
Good.
together with our electricity.
Check your ammo, just in case.
Let us show them that we are more than what meets the eye.
It's a heavier...
Dodge!
Big man wanna die, let him.
Big guy.
Formation.
Back in formation.
Back in formation.
Of course.
I'm going to keep to the side.
Discipline.
And I take care of that enemy that kept throwing. There was a possibility that...
You're not the
We're
only
no
one
time
that
to
can
argue.
rely on us.
I can circle around if there's another lobber. That is a pull-on.
It is down.
Okay.
I can't keep bringing my mana of smart knife.
Get behind the line, don't do that again.
Reach over us.
We are your shields. That is why we are here.
Here. Use this.
I don't think I actually have a spear on this model. Hang on.
You have one, yes.
Crow's beak. Yeah, a
Does
crow's
anyone
beak.
need any
At least.
healing?
Right. Right. There we go. No.
Give
Are
me
you
that.
needing any
Save
healing?
that.
No, I'm good for now.
I do not.
I know you got hit quite a few times with my electricity, so I'm gonna do this for you.
All that the heat of the sun touches is domain of the Empire. And the
Incoming.
regions are property, extensions of the Emperor and his fifth and his will.
Corn! Fuck.
Is that an undead human?
I believe so.
They are all risen.
Does not matter.
Keep an eye.
Decapitate.
All of
Wait,
the
you already
light
did
that
that.
the sun
Right.
touches is civilization. And here in the dark, in which we are not perceived, we are civilization. We are fire. We are empire.
Just hope I have enough mana for this.
A moment to breathe.
You need a mana potion?
You have one of those? Thank you.
I usually carry
We'll
it
do
with
this all
me
day.
in my packs.
I'm not much of an alchemist, so unfortunately I cannot make one myself. Thank you.
Have
Very
you been
easy.
injured?
You can use it with herbs.
I'm fine.
It's actually surprising how well you can make some with herbs.
In that
If a
case,
melee
I can
target
teach you
comes through
sometime.
here, I will do my best to protect you. I
that
will be
case
the
I suppose I
distraction.
will ask you for your help later.
We have the shield to protect us. Just take whoever in front of you. Stand your ground.
That is.
Remain in formation. Keep disciplined. All right. If you break the formation, we'll lose this entire town.
Man.
Incoming.
Talking about the fight for Freeman Levies. Come on.
Oh, fuck! Damn it! Oh, you! Big and ugly! Look at me! Oh, oh fuck! Careful of the flames!
I can take it.
Reform!
I'm gonna do something right now.
I'm moving the corpse. It will be in the way.
I'm getting too hard for this.
Does not matter.
I'm good.
That's fine.
I will continue to try to flame them from the side.
Presentium.
Would anyone like injury rolls?
Yeah,
I got a little thing. Pretty good.
Make it hurt.
Rolling.
I won't mind.
13. Your armor is holding. You are uninjured.
Understood.
It's the toughest leather known to man.
It's doing its damn job. Anyone else?
Sure, you can give me one. I was mostly out of the fighting, but that crab did swipe at me.
14. You managed to swiftly dodge out of the way while you were taking your strikes.
Oh,
and
my old man
managed to avoid
reflexes.
injury.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the crab did grab me on the arm while I was holding. So you could roll for me too. See if it did damage.
We'll see if it's a 3. Your arm is a bit scratched up. It is the outer chassis, but it is scratched, punctured.
Need repairs on this arm. It is scratched up, but still usable. It seems like it's the quiet of the storm for now. Should we get repairs?
Someone
and
tell
heal
that
up?
person to get over here.
Yep, I'm going.
I can do some healing.
We're under attack from the pit.
Greetings. We are under attack by a bunch of monsters. Wanna help out?
Sure.
Thank you. They said sure to helping us not die.
Alanine and Ashi, it'll make it easier.
Right. I'm going to try to do small repairs on my arm for now.
What the fuck was
Ignore that out of character.
Okay.
There is no way for me to discharge any spells. So.
It got quiet again.
Ugh.
See,
Ugh,
magic
fuck
is
was
useful
that?
sometimes.
Healing.
Healing. It is more of a more powerful healing spell that I have.
Don't expend yourself too much.
That didn't hurt that
Don't
bad.
worry.
I may not
I
have
have-
many, but
I don't have plenty of. I have plenty of.
Anyway, I do propose a small plan. If anything too big comes in, I do have a spell that can immobilize it for a bit at least. Just letting you know so you have an opportunity to attack.
Patchwork complete. Almost brand new.
I don't know what you're talking about, but just do whatever you feel is necessary. Just
Very
don't kill us
well.
in the process, please.
Don't worry, I won't.
Question: who are you part of? Which country?
is that really necessary right now?
Not
They look
really.
cool, so I'm recruiting them to
No,
my
not really.
kingdom. Anyway, let's look at the pit.
We'll talk about that later then. Well, actually, this is important.
Once more,
Are you melee?
the
or
ground
ranged?
underneath you begins to shake.
Ah.
The horns blare once more.
Careful, shaking.
Can you come up in the front, please?
No shit, I was waiting.
Cannons shoot off in the distance as you guys can begin to see around you, outside of the peripherals of the wall, outside of the peripherals of these statues. There are flying monsters being shot down by these cannons. The members of the wall holding strong while you guys hold off the monsters running in from the pit. But this time, the rumbling does not subside after just a few seconds. It lasts for about 30. Something far more dangerous is coming this time.
Mage, old
Yes?
man, it is best for you not to be there anymore. It seems something more dangerous is coming out.
I will retreat a bit. But it is best for me to stay at this side so I do not hit any of you with any of my spells.
Yes.
Be well, Reverend Vestia, goddess of the flame. May you look down favorably upon this fight. Oh, goddess, gatekeeper and opener of the way, may this blood find favor with you. Goddess, I pray to you. I do you reverence, ask your grace and favor, that you might make you know the sincerity of my request by this offering.
Forge and honor.
It was running away from something. Oh fuck.
Wait, stay in formation.
Ah! Ah! Web!
Incoming.
Yeah! Yeah!
There's a price for this shit.
Damn it.
Finishing blow.
At least the weight of a single man on your shield.
Yeah, that wasn't a fucking man though.
Okay, how about we regroup formation? Oh, oh. Oh.
There's still more coming, just in case. We need to get back in formation.
An abomination.
It was.
I believe it will be safer
It
behind
was.
the lines now.
Your positions were still good, but risky.
True. Doing okay. I think I burned my cloak a bit, but other than that, I appear to be mostly safe.
Okay.
I think that creature
That
will
smoke
probably be
again.
taken care of.
From the
at
side, from the side.
wall.
Damn it. Don't all of us go in at once.
To deal with it.
Hey,
Is that
we watch this.
We cannot give up formation.
What is that?
That is an archer.
That means we have to keep an eye on our sides.
I keep forgetting about that.
Eclipse.
The mist is getting thicker.
Not a
Keep your
good
eye on
start.
the left a bit. Back up a bit closer to the mayor's house and keep an eye on both the side of the
Miss,
Empire and the
if this thing
entrance.
gets closer, do you mind switching with me? I'm going to stay up front to hit it with
Adonis.
fire. And then I will retreat to do other spells.
Here we go. Shit.
Looks like it has a magical weapon of sorts. Be careful.
Dodge that mace. Do not let it hit you.
Incoming.
I would parry that. Or dodge it.
Careful. Try to keep the distance. Oh fuck! Whoa! Oof! Whoa. Okay, miss, this is the time when we switch and I go from the side.
Nashi, you got this?
I'm good.
Need help.
Grabs weapon. Out of character, does the weapon remain after the thing's dead?
Probably not. That's a question for after.
Oh,
It
I'm
is not
asking.
time for looting.
Short answer is yes, it's still there.
Alright, Hex is going to be grabbing this thing.
We used to have people flogged for breaking formation to fucking loot.
Oh, no, I'm grabbing it to be useful.
I suppose picking an
I
enemy
see.
weapon if you have none of your own is acceptable.
Anyway, we must continue watching the sides and the front.
Aye.
Yes.
Especially, we might be facing against flying enemies. Probably soon.
Don't you?
If
Fire
we-
is never
if we do,
enough
then-
shields.
Because sometimes being made entirely of metal
I
is
will trust
better.
that Eclipse can handle at least some of those prime foes if they do appear.
Exactly.
This is one cluster, that's for sure.
Divine Vestia, may you be well. May you look kindly upon me.
On the
Death
side!
too late.
Right side!
Range.
You
Take care
three,
of
go
it
deal with
on
them.
the-
Oh fuck!
It's another one.
Yeah.
Wheel right, wheel right.
Yeah. Eat my magic missile, bitch!
Get this left. Same time, let's go. One, stand. Two, three.
Damn it! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh shit. Front gate, front gate,
Front
front gate.
gate! Fuck you! Oh fuck, that wasn't effective at all. Yeah.
Flame is the imperial element.
Oh fuck! Fire behind us! Ah fuck! Ah.
Using the hammers that was on the thing before, Hex.
Repeats, go on. Danger. Danger.
Hold steady!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use a hammer for that from one of the... Fuck you.
Get out of there, small one. Just drop it.
Alright.
It will hold up.
You could have done that this whole fucking time.
Oh, now we're gonna go around and cut it off.
Quickly, now.
You begin to see this barrier with every single point again and again.
Fuck, people are too crowded.
blow after blow after blow. This thing is solid rock and magma. Your weapons are starting to superheat in your own hands. Torg, you're strong, but
Fuck.
this entity is surpassing you.
Everyone make way! Everyone make way! I need to do something! DM! Everyone move! Everyone move! DM!
This mace of ice slams into your core, cooling it. You slowly begin to slow and eventually just turn to a stone statue.
Oh good. Oh god, I was afraid I had to do something.
Just to make sure.
Fuck you.
I would have took more unnecessary damage.
I don't get
Gather
to
up,
cast
gather
fireball
up,
today.
gather
That's
up.
good. Yeah, gather up. We need information.
Are you fine?
I'm keeping this hammer. I might need it.
Fuck.
As
one
you
got me.
look,
Get close to me now.
the effect seems to have nullified after making
We are
contact
close.
with the golem. A large portion of the mace head
Restoration
has seemed to have
halo.
melted to slag. It served its purpose. but
Careful not to use up too much of your mana. Do you have a melee weapon?
Sadly, I do not think healing
I
will
still
work
have
on the
mana
construct
potions,
like
don't
me,
worry.
But I may
Very well.
A pommel, a 6 to a 6.
Take it easy, loco.
Injury rolls, people. Who wants some? I'm about to start.
I
handing out
absolutely
I'll
need
take
it
one.
for
Hit me.
that one. I know I got hit.
Definitely.
Y'all got fucked over with that.
I think everybody needs
18.
it.
Your chassis is holding. You're fine.
Understood.
Face, buddy. Rolling. 17. You are a warrior among men.
Hell yeah! That's a warrior.
Champion of the Empire.
Also,
Thanatos
Solar.
rolling.
I think I will need a healing roll as well, because this one casted a healing spell just before.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did
I
it.
just
Yeah,
did
they
a
did it on
healing
everyone, so
Halo.
yeah.
Yeah. So an
Okay,
injury and a healing roll.
With a 7, one of those meaty big old stone arms fucking slammed you. You felt like your arm got fucking dislocated, but not your sword arm, your other arm. But with that healing spell, it pops back into place. You're you know, with a natural 20, you're good.
I got
My
a natural
friend,
20.
rolling.
Everybody's healed. Yay.
With a 12, your armor and your shields are holding. You took no injuries. Oh, brave sword woman, rolling. Natural 20. You're a fucking god among the Republic. You're kicking ass. Korg, rolling. With
Have
a
the fucking
10,
one up.
That metal was heated. Those fists pounded hard. Your chassis is dented in injury.
Look sharp, boys.
Unhealable by magic.
Echo, get out of here.
That's
Get behind us. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Echo.
Ender,
Eclipse.
you want an injury roll?
Eclipse. Why do I always say Echo?
Yeah, because I know I was
Maybe
I
'cause
was
they're
fighting
bad.
the creatures from the side.
Your aerial skill and your magical prowess has allowed you to avoid injury. Well done.
Dang!
Whatever this is, I'm
She's
preparing a
going
lightning
to-
bolt.
It's not what I wanted.
Divine Flame,
Well, the
may you
hammer
be well.
itself is
May
not
you look
as
favorably
good.
upon
It's still
me.
a good beating
May
stick.
you allow us to win.
It's not what I wanted.
If you let me know, be it understood that you have brought this, and let it be understood that I will accomplish this.
I need the DM. I just need to
Noble
get
Flame, whatever name it is that you prefer.
Get back.
I'd recommend you get back.
Divine Flame, protect Eclipse.
I
swear that
applaud your bravery, however, you are
pledge
going to
you
die.
My life. If I do not do this, if I do not do this, may you torch the very flesh from my bones.
I don't know how big.
I swear that I will.
This thing.
I call on you to witness me.
Solar, quick thing.
Yes.
Just let you know, Texas still intends on using at least the shaft of the thing, even though the big heavy part was melted to slag. It's still gonna be used as a beam stick using the pommel end up top.
Alright, Solar, I just need one more roll from me. I'm gonna try to do quick repair. Depends on how it goes, depends how I'm gonna fight.
17. You managed to just barely get your chassis popped back, but by all accounts, it's not looking too good. By your calculations, it's equivalent to light armor now.
Be welcome, friend. May you favorably look upon this right.
Now then.
Janus, gatekeeper of the way.
This is not
may
good.
Consents find favor
Fighting
in you.
technique
on
must
the
change.
It's called toxic ground when the creature comes out.
Entering light mode.
The only issue is that the radius for this thing is pretty big, and it starts from my feet. So
Closer.
that's why I'm right here.
I cannot be in the front right now. I will try to do on-side attacks. I cannot
Very
take
well.
blunt force now.
So you are
Just try to flank and get behind your enemy then.
Toxic ground.
Okay. Rolling. With a 10, you know, if you do that, the ground now in front of the entrance to the pit is, you know, enchanted.
Toxic.
Okay, just
Lovely.
just
Now
remember
then,
this
time
is
to
what it
give you
looks like.
Yes, of course.
Mortua, gustum, et sum sinis, et sinis ferestis, sinis terradia,
Once more,
dia.
the ground shakes.
Interesting.
underneath you. This time, it is heavy. Like, really heavy. You have a hard time keeping your footing with how heavily the ground is shaking. The cannons are still shooting off in the distance, but you are beginning to hear the cries of the soldiers on the walls, some of them shouting, "Oh God! Oh God, no!" as the final horn rings out.
Okay, preparing fireball instead.
A heavy wave of mana is originating in the pit. Something big is coming.
It seems like the big creature is finally coming, the one that
I
causes
think
this issue.
Seal yourselves.
Qua concte, generas et reganite idiom. Quad sola.
Did you hear that?
Paretius, generatus, battalia.
Oh, fuck, okay.
In the hell?
At umbra legitus.
Listen up. Whatever comes out of there, it will meet its end. We will hold this line. We will not break. We will stay in formation, no matter what happens. Only till you hear us call disperse, we run. We will hold our
Solar.
ground.
I'm preparing a fireball.
Flying enemy.
Right?
Your fireball slams into
Magical
shield,
fucking barriers, wonderful.
Fuck!
Shit.
blocking any of the damage that it would have caused.
Ah, damn it. Well, that's most of my fucking mana gone.
Prepare for the
Anyone got a crossbow?
No.
No, but I got this.
Potion.
I can throw it.
Thank you. Oh, fuck! Careful! Try to dodge it!
The laser shoots out, slamming into nearby houses. Sound of fire being flare in the back.
Good old
You
mana
got any
potion.
spells to get rid of fire?
I am out of pilums.
To get rid of fire?
It's not good.
Not really. I'm not exactly a water type of mage.
Alright. Solar.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do this one.
She's taking a shot with the ray.
Careful!
Ray shoots out, but unfortunately blocked by the laser.
Acid
or by
spray!
The shield.
Fuck!
Doesn't seem to break it.
Alright.
The
Acid spray!
bombarded by these lasers. You can see fires bursting inside, and the sound of the mayor very pissed. Don't fucking damage my house!
Oh fuck.
What do you need, Eclipse?
While you do that, I'm going to try to grab its, tentacles on the back of it to keep on the ground. So I need a quick roll now, because I'm going to try to crack the, tendril.
You dive bomb onto its back, grabbing hold. As its tentacles throw you off, it goes wild, shooting its laser in all directions.
Oh, fuck.
Give me a sword, quickly. Oh,
Here you go, my sword.
we can get it down to the ground and long enough, we can stab it right in the eye. That way its laser won't be used.
They crumbled, remember? Yes.
You're gonna grab the tentacles. Just gonna swing it down to the ground.
You swing down to the ground, sword slashing against your body part. Flips holding you down as a sword stabs you in your eye. You are blinded. You only know that you must get back to the pit. Your laser going crazy, monster.
And now I'm gonna try to
DM.
grab the tendrils again.
DM. Trying to web this fucker up.
You attempt to web the fucker up, rolling. With a 16, unfortunately, it is fast, easily avoiding your webs.
Taking a shot at it as it's trying to get inside.
It's going wild.
Solar? Yeah.
You take a shot off on it. Unfortunately, GM pause. There's a feeling from the pit. The laser shooting into the sky as this thing is trying to do something, and you see it.
Fuck. Oh my.
Oh no.
A creature reaching over the pit, grabbing the eye, chomping it into its mouth. Cannons roar, shooting into this thing as he simply looks at you all and slowly sombers back into the pit.
That is a big dragon.
That is... I think that's a dragon of some kind.
That's no dragon, that's something even fucking scarier.
Begging to God for salvation as this thing slowly retreats backwards into the pit.
Wait.
No, wait a minute. That's Banner. You remember what it said?
It involved a dragon of some kind, a shadow dragon of some kind, eating the tree of life, if I am remembering.
You're telling me that is a dragon?
Not like anything I've heard from home.
That is unconfirmed. Speculations
Creature
at
retreats
most.
back into the pit. The rumbling comes to an end. The cannons silenced the smell of gunpowder in the air. The creature was, by all accounts, large, dangerous, and a faint memory of some of your first days where you asked the mayor what was the craziest thing you ever saw. And he replied, a creature far too big no man would ever stand a chance. Whatever lurks in that place, unholy, unnatural, it's dangerous. And that's why I want this war to end. I want to put an end to those creatures.
Well, I think we have a reason to unify now.
More than reason.
You cannot see me, but I am squinting actually.
Hello, my
Are you
friend.
okay?
It's time for injury roll.
Alright, so you wanna roll for everybody, or do you wanna split them up? Because I'll roll two.
Drowsy, you're double micing.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Alright. Drowsy, if you would like to start rolling for the ones on the right, I'll start rolling for the ones on the left. Jorno, where the fuck have you been?
Alright, you two split up. One side on one side of the shields, one side on the other side of the shield. Split up. Go, split up. Line up on this wall. Line up on the statues. Alright, everybody, please line up in front of the statues.
You have a shield, you have a shield, move along. Wake up. You have a shield.
I'm gonna go inside the statue now. I am the statue now.
Okay, so, Mimic, how many rolls you want? How fucked up do you want to be?
I'm gonna be honest. I think that ray hit me at least once. Let's see how well my chat see it.
Fucked. I got hit by that ray twice.
Can't remember the thing.
4. You took.
I got hit like
you took
three
one. You
times.
took one injury. We don't do critical, but you did sustain damage. How you wish to interpret that is entirely up to you. No, you are not required to do model work.
Yeah.
What?
The thing is,
It's fucked up.
Understood.
Yo-Yo is literally
Thanatos, how fucked up you want to be?
Pretty fucked up. I'm pretty sure that ray was on me for like a good 5 seconds.
I would say she got hit like multiple times.
Minimum one roll.
By the
Yes.
12. You're in one piece.
Lasers.
I'm gonna say I got hit.
You either dodged it, your Darkling power saved you, or you redirected the beam, however you want to interpret it.
Like 5
No.
Any other rolls?
None needed.
Yeah, dragons, right?
Gotcha.
We're on our own separate shield.
Shut the fuck up.
We're on our own separate shield.
17.
Eclipse, how fucked up you want to be? How many rolls you want?
Well, she got hit by the tentacles like twice, and the laser like 3 times, so 5 altogether.
Thanks, buddy.
5 altogether.
Make it hurt.
For all of those hits.
9.
love
First
you.
injury.
9.
19.
This
I'm gonna be
time,
fucked.
your armor
Dodge
did not
bullet.
work.
5.
You
Second
look down,
injury.
there's a
Never
scorching
mind.
5.
kind of,
Critical.
you know, it's not going all the way through. It's just,
7. You
it's
can't
not
go
big
past
of a
critical,
bad
so you
on
need
that.
immediate medical attention. You got fucked up pretty bad.
Yeah, give me 3 more. Give me 3 more.
Hey, I didn't give anybody disadvantage. I gave you a flat
11,
roll to be
your
fair.
armor held.
Yeah, that's a flat. The
3.
thing is, the rolls for
Your
injuries
left
have
arm,
always been against my favor.
That
Ever since.
thing, that
How
shield
fucked
arm of yours.
How many injuries?
I'm gonna let you know. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by the laser.
No, since the tentacles
Why were you
forming
squinting?
and you were flying around, those things are swinging.
You will find out later.
And those things are barbed too, so those are gonna stick right onto it and scrape, making really good gashes. Plus your lasers. Plus when you're moving around with the laser,
I got hit by the ray
I'm flying.
twice.
I'm right in front of you, like right there. So
I'm so sorry for
Landing
you.
on me probably would
it happens.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Scorching hole in your
Oh, my tummy hurt.
You should take care, by the way, you have one person who's rolled flat once, so
I'm a pretty much nasty, man.
Oh no.
that's the first day as well.
Just surface
Yeah.
level.
That's a
need 3 from that beam.
Not gonna lie.
1 from the golem earlier.
Imagine dying day
Let's do 1 for Birch.
Don't die on
Who died? Your armor fucking held.
Yeah, that one.
18, your armor fucking held.
Well, you already
Yeah,
got
I
one
know.
person.
Lucky
critical, and
bastard.
I didn't touch that one.
Oh.
And surprisingly, I'm fine.
There's a little hole.
I'm fine somehow.
Hey,
It
Belle,
doesn't go all the way
just an
through.
FYI.
And I'm the tankiest out of everyone here.
You're gonna have to reforge.
Yeah, that was great, you know.
I got hit by the beam.
I guess it just means I did my job.
Can I?
But I couldn't protect you guys, the flying guys. So.
Good to have.
I can't fly, but I can climb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a 5. Unfortunately, some of those ice
Zolar, when you're
crystals
ready,
from
drop
earlier,
down to DM. Chat.
don't necessarily have the best footwear. And, yeah.
Damn.
Your feet hurt really bad.
Fucking headset. Yes, I know my headset is fucking tiny.
Correction, is that correct?
Sounds dying.
Well, it's good timing because we're pretty much towards the end.
drowsy.
2 injuries. One was a 7, one was a 5.
I have
Promise?
a question because I
injury.
got the cliff notes of the for forges, and when it says it'll take a bit more time, what is it to recover an injury? How does that
So
explain?
if it's a surface level, like part of your exterior chassis, a single session plus
Yeah.
resources to actually pay because you're getting custom, you are custom. And having a ton of spare parts to make a second one of you doesn't make much sense. So
also
repairs are
okay. Then with that roll that I gotten earlier, would you say that's surface level or no?
I wanted to ask you something
I would
else.
say it would be a grazing beam shot because it hit you but wasn't on you for long, right?
Yep, everyone's rolled.
Yep, I don't think it was on for long, no.
Then I would say your exterior armor lost a
Bruh,
couple
the fucking
layers.
inside of my headset is so unfathomably
it's
moist
just
right now.
because
It's
Ranger
ass.
Oh,
I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling.
So the black steel kind of
Just turn
got
on my
erased,
fan,
and it's
all
just
worry
raw metallics.
I'm not even hot, I'm
The
just
interior
fucking...
is visible, but
because
not
I have no weapon. I've been punching. You think
Understood. So you just need to replace a plate.
I have to go back and look.
Which would take about one session's worth of time
Yeah, I
to
thought
fully
so.
repair, because the dwarves,
Yeah.
while
It's hot as
decent
fuck right
smiths,
now.
don't understand what you are.
So.
Should something internal, like say an arm joint,
I'm texting
gets
this
broken,
cloak.
that's going to take a bit, about roughly 3 sessions to fully repair.
If
You can still go
may-
down in the pit, but
Okay.
you will be going down with 1 injury.
That formation line works so well until that eye.
Human bodies can
Okay.
heal a little quicker. Well, you can
Yeah.
just
I mean,
slap
yeah,
on a
you
new part
find
and
all your
it's
enemies in
new,
one
but it takes
position.
time to make those
The
parts.
Since
testudo
it was a
doesn't really,
glancing thing,
wasn't
would
really
you say it was
designed to
just like
defend against,
one plate?
eyeball lasers.
Yeah. Like it's just like
Yeah.
a few plates just need
You're
to
lucky your shield ain't
replaced,
melt
and that's
right
it.
away. I
That should
saw
be
So
you guys
basically,
right off
and
the
that's
bat,
something
but
that
it shot its
would
eye.
you
As
say
soon as it
that
came up, I was like,
a hex could
I feel like fucking Iron Man.
I'll leave like
Yeah.
a plate
No.
or two,
Captain America,
especially if it
holding
was
back
like an
the
Yeah.
arm
blast,
plate,
that's what it was.
so
You
that
can
they
just give
can
them
try
the
to
damage plate and
replicate
just
it.
be like, hey, remake this.
Most of the effects.
Yeah,
You're
that-
Captain Weeb
that
now.
works.
Nexus's character's
character.
fucked up, and they just came in.
We're in character.
Most of the
Alright.
effects who's in a critical state.
Them, I think.
Yes, us. I think them.
There is. You see one woman on the ground and another woman off to the side, heavily injured.
We'll handle the one closest first.
You should go after the people that need more medical help than others.
That is
He
true.
lays his hands on your wound
Especially your friend right there.
with an 18.
No views
They
injured.
glow a nice
Here,
one,
you will be next. Retreat it.
and you notice
Come
I
on.
do
find
apologize.
a large scar across your face.
It seems like they need medical treatment very quickly.
Alright.
Well, I got. Well, seems that the most damage I got is a few melted. Is a few melted arm plates.
Rolling.
I see. I suppose we will use
Well,
our money to
partially
repair
melted.
it.
Yeah. Thankfully, I can just leave the plates at the forge, and they can
17.
repair it. It's black steel, so.
Azrael lays his hands upon you and they glow
I see.
bright. White. This does not feel like magic.
Adonis, what
Yes.
happened?
Cold and this is very warm.
While you were gone, let's
Reminiscent of
see.
times
The pit opened up.
you begin to
Horrors beyond
feel
our
the warmth
imaginations
behind
came
stars.
from it.
But
There
you
was
say
a
you are
flying
very
fucking
happy
eyeball
with your state.
shooting lasers. But don't worry,
Anyone else?
the
Yeah, I
big
saw the
fucking
eyeball.
eyeball shooting lasers was
Could be worse.
taken care of by a giant kaiju looking thing that ate
Yeah.
it.
Me too.
That's about it.
My chassis needs to be
Takes
upgraded.
off the remains of his breastplate.
I see your head.
The father of the
And you're damaged.
Our character, Thanatos, do you think that your character would know some form of sign language? Like
Within 11
Sylvan
and
/
15,
Elvish?
everyone else
Sure, I guess he's a nerdy enough guy.
slowly fills the
X will sign to you. Need to research tapestry, might be connected.
Like magic. You've been around magic now, you know it's cold. It's not akin to that of life, but this is akin to life anew.
Did anyone die?
Father, here.
Surprisingly
Closest one I think is that one. Points with
I
the
don't
shaft
think
of
anyone
what used to
did.
be a mace. A large mace.
Who are they?
How are you holding up?
No idea, they just came in today. Don't know which faction.
It could be much better.
I'm glad I was there.
Unfortunately, I have no healing items on me. But I'm happy to see you're not dead.
And to you.
My
Hello.
favorite warforged. How are you feeling?
At least with getting.
I'm doing perfectly fine.
Good.
Chassis is technically light armor now. I need to have upgrades, repairs, and multiple things.
I see. Talk to the dwarf. I'm sure he
It
will
seems
figure
like
something out.
iron armor will not be enough. Needs better upgrades.
Aye, find some steel.
That seems like the legends are true then.
On his face.
That they are. Yes.
So now we have a reason to join together.
Perhaps, yes.
I couldn't try and help.
That doesn't mean that I can't find a use for something. blunt.
He places his hands on your feet, one on your feet and the other on your leg, rolling. I'm glad you're on
You're gonna be alive?
Still alive?
For your hole on your leg, 15 for your feet.
How are we feeling?
Much like
In
everyone
pain.
else that
Is this one a resident of your town?
You remember the Vort's great hammer that one enemy came in with the ice one?
No, I've never seen them before.
I see. Then for now, just to heal their injuries, you may give them in my house for a bit.
She's gonna catch him with her wing.
I'm keeping it.
I would say, but I'd rather get up before
I can get repaired by the blacksmith.
It is very clear
I will bring you to one of the houses.
Well, yeah. Though I'm going to have him repair my some of my melted plates first. A beating stick is still a beating stick, even if it's slightly melted at one end.
Yes.
Apologize.
How are brave frontliners holding up?
What angered the pit?
Not dead.
Good.
No idea. Probably nothing.
Good job.
He looks over and the left side of his face is pitch black.
Oh.
I think his
That will buff out, don't worry.
Is going through your. I can tell.
Not any uglier. Girls still won't kiss me.
No idea. Did you not?
You
hear
hold
the
out a little bit
gunfire?
longer. You'll be alright.
I heard something.
You have ice.
Hmm?
You cast ice.
Sure.
I guess we have.
Give me a moment
Or
to...
can you?
I
No, I
can...
think he's just resting.
That's a shame.
Smacks you in the nose with the pommel lightly.
Ow, that fucking hurts.
So how many
Oh
ice
my
cubes
God.
do you want?
Matters.
I'm sorry.
Give me a few, but I'm gonna pause you.
You can
Hold on.
take those manners and shove them up his ass.
It's arm under you.
Yes,
How
you
are you
passed me.
feeling, though?
Oh.
The left side of his face is charred. I think I'm going to need the mask from now on.
How does this look?
That's
Quite
Okay,
the,
yes.
pretty much right
scar.
here. So your
Alright.
head is like next
Give me
to
some
the
of that
wall.
ice you can use.
Sure, let me just
You know, your head's
create a
more
few in my hand. Here you go.
rolling with a 10. Correction. Yeah, no. With a 10, that knife easily finds purchase, stabbing through your cloak into your stomach. Black, inky-like substance slowly leaks. One injury accrued, Thanatos.
What are you doing? Hey!
No shit. The fuck was that?
Yeah.
Easy.
You okay?
Yeah.
Going for that punching forward.
I'm gonna have a damn
You okay?
Adonis?
Yeah.
With a 14. Your armor held.
I'm going to
And
be
you
honest.
can tell that would have at least
My-
given you
Adonis?
The simple fact of magic.
Back me up.
Uses the pommel hammer to
What's
kill
going on
yourself.
here? Have you lost your minds?
He has lost his fucking mind.
We saw Abomination, and you decide to try to stab us.
That's why I was squinting at you.
Fucking throw him in the pit.
I see.
We have fought by your fucking dragons.
You know what? Do what you want.
You're kidding me.
Throw that fucking guy in the pit.
Anyway.
You need
So this was
medical
supposed to be a
assistance.
peace
Go to
treaty.
the cleric.
Come on.
He says that he is of no help.
Do you perhaps could use
I suppose
one of your
I
healing
could-
spells?
I
Did
suppose
you
I could.
actually hit him?
No. He asked me to create some ice for him because of the burns. While I was in the process
What
of
was
doing
that dark
so.
magic that I saw shooting out of your arm?
What dark magic?
He's a dark
Ah, you mean the ice? Yes, that was me creating ice.
Ice comes out as white, not green black.
He's a
Listen-
darkling.
Listen,
Their
I'm not really
physiology's a
in
bit
choice for
different.
color, I'm sorry.
Magic works.
Out of character, it was creating ice.
Oh, okay. It
I
just
just-
looked really weird on my end.
I know, I don't have a good effect for it, I'm sorry.
I think this is a public model he's using.
Yes, it's a public model.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But
it did not give him the right to trick you, to stab you, to technically assassinate you. That
He didn't trick.
is a crime.
He is my ally.
He did
would never
trick.
hurt anybody.
Fucking stabbed my ally.
Then what was that then?
Then what is the stab wound that is now leaking?
When I was told you punched him, it was a take back. That's my question.
I see.
I'm going to be honest.
But
I
at
don't
the
think
moment, we're
I
not
did not see
going-
him stab.
Let's leave the issue for another
For now.
time.
We just fought multiple creatures, with me exposing who I am, with the possibility of
mage.
getting killed.
If that's the case, Eclipse, I will give you one word of advice. Be careful you are not alone with that one.
I
I've
agree.
been with
I have a
him
feeling
a
your
lot.
ally's gonna stab
And
you.
if
He's
he
an
knows-
Has
ally.
he seen your magic
Yes.
before today?
Don't trust your own fucking ally.
Eclipse.
Yes.
As you're looking around, you realize your company is short one person.
Possibly.
They got locked out and weren't able to reconvene with you.
Yeah, but damn good we have a fucking band
Hold
together
on.
now. If we didn't before.
I don't think we can have the peace. Heck.
I do believe we can have peace.
No,
We just have to.
I don't trust the Empire even
I'm
more.
fucking done with you lot.
where's the
I'm going home.
Where the fuck did you put it?
I will assist you.
One person should not govern your judgment of an entire people.
We're working to-
Do I even want to know
Probably
what
not.
is going on?
But welcome to the city. What's your name?
I understand why.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
That would be my name.
I understand.
You may refer to me as Adonis. Nice to meet you. I saw you fighting out there. You did an
Mm.
excellent job. Tell me, which kingdom do you belong to, if any?
I don't really belong to a kingdom. I've been wondering.
Very well, Wanderer.
Haven't had the time to settle down.
Then, if you're looking for settling down, right now the Imperials have the most numbers. We are desperate for new people in the Kingdom or the Republic. So, I come to you with a proposition. The kingdom is known for having a lot of
Quiet
gold.
down, it's
Are they too loud?
apologies. No, not you. Just these silly little friends of mine.
I see. Are you
They
a
don't
Gorgon
like
of
it
sort?
when I don't give them attention. Yes, I am that of a Gorgon.
Fascinating.
Snake beast.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm something called a Darkling. A Fey thing, I suppose. Well, my proposition would be to you. If you're mercenary, and if you're after coin, I recommend joining mine. Though, you do not have to be officially on my side, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Indeed.
Alliances are very detrimental.
Indeed. So, what brings you here exactly, if not...
I do...
Heard the rumbling, was wondering. That's all.
Well, you wandered right into a pit to whatever strange abyss there
It's
is
a
down
pleasure
there.
to meet you. Sorry if
Nice
you
to
joined the
meet you.
location in a very dire situation.
I could see that.
Yes.
It is very strange.
Especially what happened to our mage individual. Even though
Yes.
they are not the only mage, it seems like the Empire has their own mage
That is
too.
fine. I should have expected this. It was a perfect opportunity to assassinate a leader of one of the factions. Smart move on them, I will respect them for that.
Yes,
I
but at
shall
the
bring
same
this
time-
issue
Is
up
that
to the
what
mayor.
just happened?
Yes, I've been stabbed by what's his weeb name, Nanashi or something?
Yes.
How unfortunate.
Indeed. So I recommend you
It
being
gave him no
careful.
rights.
Empire is...
I will not trust those dishonored. Those that choose assassination over fighting.
Fair enough. I would recommend you to be careful if that's the case. Empire is not very honorable at the moment.
Even though they said they are honorable people.
See,
Indeed. And technically,
honor comes in many different
where
forms.
it comes to honor, he did break his promise. I did ask if I could use magic without repercussions, and it seems there were repercussions. I'll be talking to
Seems so.
Gregory about this, and I'll be talking to the mayor about this. If the answer
He
is
is
not
lucky
satisfactory,
that my chassis was
It
damaged.
seems that your friend is walking over here.
I care not if he's walking over here.
No.
Leave him alone, he's fine. I will settle that score
But
later.
like I was saying, he is lucky that my chassis was damaged. If it was not damaged, I would have broken through his armor and probably his ribs.
Fair enough, friend. But yeah, welcome to your
Like I
first
said
day.
before.
I believe
Your
I
fresh wound.
have, yes.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, however you can give me a roll for treatment. It was the magic of the oh god, what's her name?
Oh, is it
Bat.
Ender's character.
Yes.
Yeah, Eclipse.
with a 16, The wound was sealed over. You're alive. It's sore. It hurt like a bitch, but you know.
But I do agree with them. One individual should not make all of them to be accountable for one's action.
True.
That is true. Though. All
As I
it
said.
takes is one liar and a
Shouldn't
high
keep an
place.
eye on him, though. We do not want another assassination attempt in a fresh corpse.
Don't worry, it takes more than a knife to kill me. I'm too old to do this.
Alliances. Whatever they may be.
Speaking
That
of
means what we talked about
alliances,
earlier might be true. It seems like the kingdom of Blue Roses might have a better ally with the Republic of Freeman than the Empire of Flame.
it would appear so. However, keep in mind that your republic doesn't exactly treat mages good too, so... Well,
The reason why we don't treat them is because we do not understand you yet. We do research. We do not kill you outright. We keep a heavy eye on you.
fair enough. Just
So what are
be
they,
mindful not
puppies
to
that you
make
must
me
keep
into an
a heavy
experiment.
eye on?
But actually, I was talking to this one. It seems that this one is honorable. I think you and I will make good allies.
Perhaps that may be.
And also, if they end up choosing Kingdom, I'm stealing this one. You still have, I believe, one people over us. Ow. Oh, it hurts to laugh. Oh, it hurts to laugh.
You
Oh.
have 3 people, we have 4. Yes,
Yep.
you're correct.
You're claimed. Ow. Oh, fuck. Oh,
As
fucking
you
stab
wish.
wound. Ah.
Would you like me
Right.
to carry you?
Actually, where did
Fuck
you come
yes.
from? Unless you are just a
Listen,
mercenary for
if a
hire.
pretty woman asks me, can I carry you? I'm saying yes. Alright, give me a moment. Go loco.
Get in your comfy position, Thanatos.
Ow! Oh fuck. Wait, I have to. My cable is still not. Fuck. Don't mind the scuff.
Well then, I hope we get an.
You're carrying
know
an
each
old
other
man.
better. Well then, his house is right over there. Actually, it's right
Actually,
there.
if you mind. Oh, actually, to my house. Oh. Yes, to my house.
It's right there. I'm not kidding.
Ugh.
You'll have to point in the direction.
Oh,
because
it's that
I
one.
just
The
did.
first one.
The first.
I see. The place
Yep.
where I was already put down.
Indeed, I told them you can use my house. Anyway, I will see you later, Forged. I will be busy conducting the business.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't
Conducting
have too much
business,
fun.
I'm sure.
God, why is this Gogoloco so slow? Anyway, yes, this is my house. Let me just... That's how you unlock a door.
I see.
Yes. Why is it going backwards faster? Yeah. Anyway.
You must be a truck.
Indeed. Anyway, thank you for saving me the pain of walking with a stab wound. But
Of
yes,
course.
as I was saying, you say you're wandering. Where did you wander from?
The nearby. I've been wandering for so long, I don't even remember the names.
I see. I suppose that's fair enough. Where we come from matters little, as opposed to where we are and we're going. And it seems that where you are
Yes.
right now is wandered yourself into a pit of hell, so... We did establish
I can tell.
Yeah, we did establish a rule before you came here and before all of this fighting started that one member of each faction may go into the hall before... No, wait. One party of 6, equal amounts of members from each faction. That's it. I don't know how to say it in any other way. But yes. So, to go into the pit, I suppose you could try to be a freelancer of sorts, just being on the part of any other kingdom. Or, as I said, I could propose an alliance with the two of us. I do need desperately more members on my side, unfortunately, so I am willing to actually just
I think
give you a wage.
I think that would be the easiest thing to do. I'd rather not get cornered by the Empire. Whatever you call them.
Yes. So, right now, being a freelance mercenary and just, I suppose, dealing with Empire less will be beneficial for your survival, as Empire is not very known to be kind to those of unique kind. I know they have a non-human with them right now, and one that is a mage no less. However, I fear that they are keeping them there only because... Yes, I fear that they are keeping them only because of their usefulness.
Yes.
So,
I guess we have a deal then.
Of course. It's a pleasure to be working with you, miss.
The same with you.
Of course. Always happy to find a new ally in this hellhole of a town. I suppose you don't have any place to stay, do you?
I will make do not worry.
Very well. I was about to be flirty and offer you my house, however, I know I'm an old man.
That and I'd rather you not get bitten. They like to bite. A lot.
Oh, noted. Don't worry, I don't mind a few bite marks, but yes, thank you. I shall just lie down and rest for a bit. Well, Adonis. You tried to play nice. And that's how it ended up. I suppose that was to be expected. No. Maybe. Positive. I suppose we could try to settle this in a way of honor. Contemplating my next move. He's going to the mayor for this a good idea. Constable already had turned his hand away from this. Talking to Gregory. Gregory doesn't like me. He may not believe me at all. So I believe for now he may be safe. Then again, it would seem that I've earned pity of both Republic and my own kingdom's allies, and it seems that I may gain an ally inside of the Imperial camp. Good. I will simply use my logic. This was actually beneficial. Good. Trying to stab me out in the open was your mistake. Alright. I believe things are settled for now. I'll be grateful for that mistake and I will not kill him. That assassination attempt only makes me look better as I did not retaliate. Alright. I suppose the other thing that I can do right now . Recall. I'm hungry. I wonder if there is someone to knock on. Oh, Greg, where were you? You missed the whole battle. Well, at least at the
I was
front.
locked inside Empire's territory, and
I
there were
see.
also creatures I had to deal with on that side. It was
Well,
not entertaining.
I see. I am happy you survived, though. Surprised without your armor, but...
Closer of a call than I would have liked.
Oh yeah, we fucking told you to put that on, didn't we?
I tried, and then a giant Minotaur-looking motherfucker started punching me in the face.
You don't look so good. What happened?
To be fair, it takes
I
a long
broke
time
most
to
of my
put on
body,
armor.
but I got better.
Did you get attacked?
You should see the other guy. He's very much dead.
Well done.
I'm happy to see you alive, Constable.
I'm happy to see you alive too.
Indeed.
Surprised though, I must say.
I know, that goddamn eye creature had its eye on me for like 5 seconds straight. I'm surprised it only my...
Oh, I'm not talking
I'm
about
getting
the
it
eye
back on ship
creature.
tomorrow.
Correct.
Honestly, it's more intimidating on
You
the
mean
hip.
the other thing? Yeah, don't worry.
You could rest both arms on that thing.
Oh, you're right.
Thankfully, I had a healer on standby, so that
Yeah, that's
stab
such a
wound
nice
did
counterbalance
not
now, isn't it?
kill me.
Yeah, the two of them were talking to the end, so...
Wanna get some grub?
I do have a question for you two about
Sure,
the ent.
I would like to speak to this one.
What?
Did the tree ent say something particular about this oak tree that is very large? Particular.
I believe you mentioned something about it.
Talk about a lot of trees. In fact, I was talking to a tree, so yeah, trees quite a lot.
there's a possibility the tree he was probably speaking of may be the tree of life, but may not.
I don't know if he was
So
talking
that
about
piece
the
of
Quran.
tapestry that said a dragon would consume it?
Yes. And the one we all saw, it is a high possibility the legends are true.
Dragons don't exist. I didn't see anything. I was too busy blacking out and bleeding all over the floor.
I don't know.
Your
Well,
friend's
yeah, it's fair.
seen it.
Oh, believe me, I've seen it.
I mean, was that even
was
a
giant,
dragon?
like-
It was standing
was
on
a
its
big
heels
abomination.
in the pit, and its torso was exposed to the surface. Its head was reaching further than any building. You see the claw marks over there on those buildings? That's what did that.
Yes.
Claw marks. There
grabbed
aren't
the-
any
it
buildings. It's
grabbed-
just a bunch of rubble. At least one of them.
Oh, you're right.
What it
Well,
did, it
did
grabbed
that.
the eyeball and just ate it whole.
I suppose
there was a
it
floating
came.
eyeball casting lasers.
There was an
in
eye-
its
Yes.
face. Yes.
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 Eyeball
Oh,
casting
yes.
Scales
lasers.
on the side with tentacles coming out of the rear. It was not a
We're
fun
all
time.
gathered up there.
I'm happy I was stuck with that
firing
fucking
us.
Minotaur. That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
I suppose what happened is a funny thing. The big creature was just chasing after its snack in the end of the day.
Maybe that's the reason why the rumbling
I
was
like
happening.
his idea. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I wanna go home. Oh wait, I
It's-
have my house there
mean,
now.
see,
Oh
yeah.
fuck,
that
I'm
way.
trapped.
Why did
No,
you
sir.
buy property over here?
I'm
Or
not going to live
with
in a
what money?
tent. No offense.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, welcome back, soldier.
I'll drop something off.
Fair enough.
You know what? We probably should go to the tavern if we're going to talk more. You guys are
Fair,
hungry.
fair enough.
Sure.
My
I
legs
would like to speak with you sooner rather than later. Do you
Sure.
understand why I stabbed you?
We can talk about that, I suppose, in my house if you're willing. Don't worry,
When
I
we
will
talk
bring
about
him
it.
back
I would
in
like to
one
talk
piece.
about it out in the open
Sure.
with witnesses.
Go
Yes, with witnesses.
Two people go into
Could
a
blame
house
it.
and only one comes out. But yeah, you should talk, yeah, out in the open with witnesses.
Good idea.
Go on.
Go do constable work. I'm sure somebody's eavesdropping or, jaywalking somewhere.
That's rude. Damn.
I guess we should talk about it now.
Yes, you can
two,
say it right
sorry.
here in the
I would
open
like to.
street. But do go on.
Reason I stabbed you was a wound for a wound. You might not have noticed it. Or you probably did, I'm not certain. Or if it was intentional or accidental, I do not care. But you hit me with your magics.
Oh, did I?
You gave me an injury. So a wound for a wound, my friend. Hope you understand after I've explained it to you.
Was there anyone to witness me shooting magic at you? I'm sorry, but I did not notice that I was.
Do not believe there was. Call it confusion, but it's been paid.
I see. I suppose I will accept that
So-
for now.
So same standard still stands. If I hit you with a dagger, or a sword by accident, I'm willing to take a wound.
Tell me, friend,
wish to inflict one
what
on me.
wound did I inflict on you?
I believe it was ice magics to my feet. Some of the, what were they called? Icicles, whatever you had.
Icicle?
It hit me. First I verified you can cast ice magics,
Ah, I see.
and then I approached you.
Funny, my friend.
I'm glad we're laughing at it
Me,
now.
creating those ice cubes for you was my first time today creating ice, actually. The only person I've seen creating ice was the ice wall sent by... what was her name? You call her Echo.
Eclipse.
Eclipse.
We spoke
That
with her.
is correct.
See.
She didn't cast any. Nothing in regards to
Interesting.
something like that. If I'm not mistaken.
I see. That is interesting. I suppose if you believe, and I cannot convert you otherwise, that I've inflicted some magic upon you, that's fair enough. However, I will state the fact that me creating ice cubes for you when you asked was the only instance of me using ice at that point. So perhaps...
What's
some
done
other-
is done.
Indeed.
Anything that happens in the future is a clean record. You may have unintentionally harmed Nanashi, and Nanashi retaliated, as is Imperial custom. What is
I
wronged
see.
to you gets done back.
Then I will
Okay,
ask...
still move forward with a streamlined process, my friend.
I shall ask for next time that you explain this to me, and then we will go outside of the city proper, as it is in the rules of the mayor that we are not to stab each other or kill each other in the city proper. We can go to your camp next time, and you may stab me there, if you think I casted a spell on you.
That is fair.
It is indeed fair.
Indeed.
It's all we seek. Fairness.
That is indeed.
Alin. Walk to the tavern.
I guess you understand why I attacked you then.
You were fine. I was expecting probably to get retaliated from. Just, you scared the shit out of this one. He didn't wear his brown pants.
I did actually wear my fucking brown pants. Secondly, I'm going to turn in. My bones hurt.
Take care. Although I will ask, before you lay hands on my people, understand why they do what they do. If Nanashi was on top of him, relentlessly stabbing, by all means, use force. Do not react without proper information. Is that a fair compromise?
That is fine.
Because otherwise, Stilicho may have responded with violence in kind. And then...
Indeed, so as I said, let's do those matters in a private setting and not out in the public.
Correct. I see multiple you humans. When you saw the creature, your mind went blank. Something that shouldn't exist exists.
We never saw anything like that before. It was the first time we saw anything capable of that size. That was a living organism. It is very peculiar.
It reminds me of the day when you humans first saw a warforged.
I see you two are still intact.
How are you, Adonis?
Indeed.
I have been
It
feeling.
was very
My arm
peculiar.
keeps getting repaired.
That's good.
I see.
But it
He's not in this
seems
house.
all humanoids do adapt.
I can walk up
And they
there.
get used to
Yes, we're
the
just going
odd
to the tavern
things.
to grab some drinks, I
Have you
suppose.
discussed what you had to discuss?
The matter's been settled.
Indeed.
Good. If I were you, I would talk to the mayor tomorrow. Specifically because of that, before the mayor makes a choice that cannot be reverted.
Of course.
We'll let him sit on his egg.
What?
It's
It's a
a
phrase,
manner of
it's a metaphor.
speech. Yes.
First time I've heard that metaphor. Actually, no.
Yes,
it's
we
usually
will
used
have
for by birdkin. But
A conversation with the mayor will have to be done and included. A formal apology. Nanashi, if you want to write that during the night, go ahead and do so. I don't think he'll give a shit, but I mean, the gesture's there. Let's go to the tavern. I need some food.
Indeed.
And you guys do need to rest. I need
You would
to
do so soon.
upgrade and repair my chassis. Iron is not going to be possible anymore.
Explain, please, to me what the fuck that was.
Eye for an eye, injury for an injury.
Was it on purpose?
Unknown.
Accidental.
I think I need to.
Yeah,
take
now
off a few
here comes the
things.
hard part, sitting down with all that shit.
I just have to sit it down. I don't think I'll be able to.
Then put it down.
Oh, wait a minute.
Careful of that chandelier above you.
Well, mind the
Just-
shoulder pads
yeah.
and the chairs and the ceiling.
Oh, good.
I don't remember.
You can almost stab the roof with that monstrosity.
I could, very much so.
Are you about to decorate this place in your weapons?
I think I will.
You know what?
Pretty sure Robin would like that.
Indeed.
Bold of you to assume that I know how to use a door.
So, what were you fighting?
Come on.
Welcome, welcome to the tavern, friends. Where is the
So,
tavern keep speaking of?
I was locked out.
Still kind
I'm
of
sure he's
upset with
probably
you,
cowering.
I hope you know.
Most likely.
We settled it.
Yes, all the
But
gates
if you
around us
need some
closed
explanation, I
at the
can
same
tell you.
But a couple creatures crawled out on the Empire side. I was able to
Good,
get
yeah.
rid of a couple of them.
Tell me, Nanashi, I believe.
man-sized
Sorry, I'm
rodents.
having trouble thinking of
lightly
names often.
Somewhat competent, which was.
Nanashi Usamo,
Nanashi.
Flaming Empire.
Flaming Empire.
And then
I will try to remember your name,
just
however,
this
I will
really
probably
big,
forget because
muscle-bound,
my memories are very
cow-looking person
weird.
crawled out, threw a
What did you
giant
think of
rock
our
in my
fight
face,
with
and
those
that was not a great
Conversation with
start.
the new individual.
Understandable.
It was certainly interesting. The line
Pretty
in front
sure
could
I
use a
grew
bit more
long
discipline.
bones,
However,
but I managed
that's what
to
happens when you take a
cut out his
bunch of
jugular.
people from different walks of life
just
and make them
kinda
in one room.
lie
True,
down in a
I believe
You get
all
this
of
one.
us
It is a
are
pleasure to
using
meet you,
different
Valkyrie.
tactics.
The name is Torg.
Thankfully, the front held out.
She came from the same place as us.
Me and your mage were on the flanks, just
Ma'am, I just want you to be aware
Shooting
you're
spells.
Technically, we have
Oh,
5
wait.
members.
Oh,
Crowd control, yes.
oh, that
It
is
was
your
good.
hair. Never mind.
Cause your shield helped, like, by the way. I noticed you blocking the.
He's got a
eyeball
few
to-
scuff marks and burns on it,
Green
but
hair for a second. I was
it'll be
horribly
fixed,
wrong.
I'm sure.
You
That's
think?
appreciated.
Oh, I see.
Yes, you know,
As
I
I
have traveled
sip
through a
out of an
train,
empty
and
cup
they didn't
because
try
the
to bring
goddamn
six
bartender isn't here.
What's a train?
He's probably cowering there
You've
somewhere,
never
it's
seen a
fine.
train?
You know what would be
Here,
scary?
I have some tea if you'd like.
To be fair, not many people
Sure, I
are.
do not
You have to
mind.
remember,
tea.
the Republic's more advanced than the rest of us to an extent.
You see a bunch of green
Well,
teacups
I
and then
don't think
one
you've seen train either.
massive teapot
unless
of white.
You have more magical trains.
I hope you like it cold.
Dwarves
I
are
have nowhere to warm it
dwarves.
up at the moment.
They're tinkers by nature, and they hate each other as.
Do you prefer
just
it
as you
warm or
would.
cold?
I mean, it's that one time.
I
when
do
the
like it warm.
dwarves in the Republic of
Then give me your
Freeman
cap for a second.
Here.
friend.
worked on multiple projects. It seems
Warm
like
up the
we
pot, how
somehow
about
got
that?
along.
Sure, let me just
Interesting.
do so under the table so I don't freak out any other patrons.
Did you guys work together?
Yes,
At
multiple
one point?
occasions.
Here you go.
Well, to be
You
fair,
could say
Right then.
the reason why the more
New cup.
technological advanced
There you go.
warforgers were created because of a joint project.
Well,
yes.
Cheers,
but
as you say in the East. Although, the West,
how
right.
much
Right.
can you say that you are yourself? that you are your own person and not just someone's puppet.
Sweet green tea. It's like it's made of sugar almost.
The difference from
Pretty
the two
good.
Warforges, from you and I, one, you have a soul inside you. You used to be a person. Two, I was created without a soul. So technically, I am soulless.
So, what do you think our battle lacked?
than I was expecting.
Has everyone been pulling their weight?
Is something real just because you see it?
That hurts my brain to think.
I think
It is
most of everyone.
understandable. Not every
Except the
single
newcomer,
individual
but
in the
they got their
Republic
leg.
of Free Men are very
They got
scientific.
very, as we say in the East, fucked up. Or West. Whichever goddamn direction I'm from.
Not very scientific.
Yes, I am not calling you a lesser intelligent person, because everyone has their own rights of intelligence.
I see.
Interesting. Anyhow.
Though it seems I missed a lot, so
Oh yeah, you did.
good to see that everybody's in one piece at the very least.
Indeed, even though one of your
To a
your
point, I think.
partners almost died, at least they survived, though.
That's the important.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are mostly in one piece. I know there is a lot of blood everywhere. Other than that, I think no one has got any bigger chunks missing.
I mean, there's a little bit of lava sitting out front.
Yeah.
There's like this goop from monstrosity with mini teeth all over its
Oh,
body.
yeah, right.
In
And
front of the
also your
statues. By the
ally
way, the
put,
statues are destroyed.
like acid or something on the
I
ground.
guess I went on a
Yes.
weight loss.
Yes, I'm not too sure about that. It's probably not there.
Yeah, that makes
Probably not there anymore.
I do want to say this to everyone.
See someone fell asleep.
For me.
Whatever that creature is, I think we all can agree we need to stop this fighting and deal with that monstrosity that could easily destroy this world.
Pass on that for a second.
agree.
Pass on that for a second.
I want to throw something at the
Are you
top of the
proposing we
block.
go after this creature?
Kick my ass on it. It's extreme.
I don't
If
think
the
that would be a
legends are
smart
true,
Well,
if the legends are true, no matter what we do, this world will be
The
doomed.
amount of shit this
My
man's
friend, I
don't
respect
think
you
it's
very
fine.
much, but look at
Want to
everyone in
see
this
if he'll
room.
wake up if I put a snake on his head?
We have people like Nanashi over here, he can swing a blade. We have people like me, I can throw something at people.
How does that work?
We have Greg over there, he has a good armor. Now,
I have
what
them
are
on my back.
those
You
skills
say
good
they're
for
very long.
if you're just going to get squished by a giant
Are
hand?
they like attached to your head like hair, or are they just like living up there?
You want to
easy.
pull one and find
I
out?
am not saying.
The-
Continue.
It's quite simple. The pit is where it's being held, / where it lives. And the pit is also where we
With
can
an
get
18,
things to
the constable
fight it.
continues sleeping.
I would like to imply here,
Damn, he's really out of it. I'm
why
taking
would
the
we fight
supplement.
it? It helped
Yeah,
us.
have a hat.
It killed the monstrosity that we could not kill ourselves.
Bro.
In my eyes,
Think
we owe it a favor.
yes, but at the same time, think about it. Why would it come out of the
I think
pit?
it looks better on me.
Most likely, it came for its own snack.
Indeed.
Or two, another reason to
Moving
show its
We
presence.
could have. Not only that, we, for all we know, if we had taken that eyeball out,
the 15
that
you have
thing would
successfully
have probably would have
pickpocketed your
eaten at
constable.
least one of us.
Well, she
I
put it this way.
do
When's
not
the last time
think
you saw
just
a
one of
friendly
us would be enough
dragon?
to satisfy this thing,
That
but
is true.
Oh, dragons are a myth.
Never.
They don't exist. I don't know what you guys
The-
saw, but it wasn't a dragon.
You
was
would
a
have seen it
dragon.
too. It came right out of the pit.
let's
I was
No,
getting
he
my
was
face
blacked out.
beaten in by a minotaur. I didn't have time
Alright,
to look
alright,
around.
peoples. Let's just agree not to call this a dragon, as we do not know if it is 100% a dragon. We'll just refer
A
to it
humanoid,
as a...
horned, winged creature.
We are just... yeah, as a creature. So that we don't have any other arguments whether or not it's a dragon or
It could be
not.
something worse. A demon.
Wait a minute.
Sure.
Eclipse is a.
Oh god, it's a demon!
A demon dragon.
I am not a.
Solar. Now that's actually an interesting thought.
I need a roll.
Your thing.
Oh, you need a roll. Understood.
Yes.
There's like 3 gods. There's 2 gods sitting in character in the
I'm
table.
gonna do the bookie thing and see if there's anything I can find. Any similar descriptions?
That's a lore question. I'm not touching that.
Actually,
Either way.
Bookkeeping. That's not called bookkeeping.
Like I
I
was
did not
saying.
see
MD Solar.
doing it.
Over here.
15.
I'm doing the
The one
bookie.
with the
I'm
book up,
doing the
maybe?
thing that Juliet does.
I rolled a 15 for your roll. You read through
Finding
your
anything
books
similar.
of lore on your kingdoms. The era of Bloody Rain tends to have occasionally information of monsters.
Hello.
Beasts, creatures,
Gregory.
demons, and the like. Unfortunately, nothing
I'm a gorgon.
at all within
I
your
don't
books
know what that means, but I'll take your
approach
word
whatever
for
that
that
thing
involves
that
snakes.
came out of the pit today was.
What gave that away?
Nevertheless, you
Solar?
find
A lot
lots
of
of
things.
dragons in the era of Bloody Rain. Though they were more considered just large lizards, none of them had wings. Then on the occasion you'd read something about
You're kind of very funny.
demons that looked like that thing, but
I try to be a very
nowhere
funny
near
kind of
as
guy.
tall. You're uncertain.
This place is fucking depressing.
Jeffrey,
you have to have
you
a
know?
sense of humor.
Yes?
Jeffrey here.
I don't have a funny proposition.
Is it fair to say that
So that
Hex is able
people
to
don't
make the
think you are
connection between
enemies or
that
anything,
plane
because we
and
may
the
explain the
tapestry?
situation, but some may not believe
I've
it.
seen him.
With an
eat a
11?
fan
About
before.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
we are
You
together
don't
in a
want to know.
party that goes to the pit.
Yes.
Although the dragon that appeared
As
did
a
not
show of
form
camaraderie, I
human-like
suppose.
while it was in the tapestry. Its head had an eerily similar design to what was on the tapestry.
Room full of mercenaries. I think the only way to get across that we aren't enemies is you stab me again.
But
You want me to stab you right here, right now? Oh
The
goodness.
tapestry.
No, they ripped it off of his head and put it on me.
Or
I still.
you like to keep the weapon?
It looks better
The
on me,
head
right?
of that thing that came out
No,
of the
thank
ground,
you.
the head is very similar to
I'm
that
not,
depicted
really aware of
Let's see
that.
dragon
what
on the
happens at the
tapestry.
end of the day.
You need
It
to
needs to
go
be
with
different
that.
That's fair.
Interesting.
I have a spare.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be taking anything from me.
Fair enough.
I do.
However, you
Which is
probably
actually
should
for
sell
me,
this
that
to
my
the
old set of
constable.
armor
He's
kind of
interested in
Happens
exotic
if the creature
weapons.
does eat the tree of life.
I think he's more asleep than a hog.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Basically.
What is
So-
a peacock?
Tree of life.
big
So, a
ornament.
peacock. So,
helmet.
imagine.
Or at least
I have a
Things
perfect
with a
waking up
soul,
spell. It's got a bucket of water on someone.
I'll be honest, the
Might
first thing you
be
said
able to
peacock
survive
too,
past
I
that.
imagined
Who
the
knows, maybe
vegetable
I'd be able to. I don't
a
know.
cock.
I think he'd come out
Yeah,
swinging.
just
Are you sure?
No, it's basically a really fancy looking feather.
All war
Unless I find a
forces
poor
that have
peasants
no
to pay
soul
to do it.
will be roaming around the world without
No, I
any
did not have a penis on my helm.
body to.
I mean,
That's when you've got to
The way
learn
of
to
this
be
dragon-
your own person.
you seem to.
Talk about swinging your dick around.
Excuse me, why are we
that's
talking
not-
about...
I mean, at
That's a
least if they
completely
fell
different
forwards, their
Why are we
teammate
talking about
would know
swinging
when
your
they're-
staffs in the public?
Well then, I
Did
think
you
we
ever
all
get
agree
to-
You're all
that
children.
it
Did you
is
ever,
best
like,
to
have to
forget
fight in
for
unison
now
and someone has to
and
tell you that was in front of you
get
to adjust
drunk
your
At
again.
least no white eyes will come out of anyone's staff
You
while
said
you're
that
swinging it
as
around.
one of the two
If
people
anybody
here
would
that
have done
can't get drunk
that
or,
kind of formation, it
eat.
would have been still a joke. I'm
war
sure he's
forces
seen plenty of
eat
swords.
and drink. It's just we do not need to eat or drink. It is unnecessary, but we can.
And you grab the water.
I can.
He's trying to
Wouldn't
be
that
that
be-
kind of guy. I'm sure he's
Wouldn't that
fought
be
Speaking of
wrong?
water,
10 men at the
He's
same
going to
time.
put a few ice
Incorrect.
cubes in
We
it.
technically use it as
Here
a
you go.
fuel source.
Mm,
Another
I
way.
see.
Anything for team
For
coherence.
maximum
No, you do it.
damage. How about it's a group
There's
effort,
actually
my friend?
cases that the magical
How many
warforges
snakes
actually
You know
kill
what? I have,
people.
like,
I think you're right.
Yep.
Some of them have grown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What are you doing?
Cup of water with ice cubes in it.
Okay.
Yep, both of us have one, I guess.
Okay, when you find out, let me know.
Get back in your chair.
Alright.
Put it in your right hand.
That's how many
We're gonna hold the
people
same
that
cup at the
live.
same
Alright.
time. All right, are you ready?
3.
3, 2, 1. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back. I'm the constable now.
What in the hell?
Give me that.
Give me a moment.
Anyway, Constable, what are you sleeping
Constable,
around
I
for?
wanted to
There
get
is
your
drinking
opinion
to
on
be done.
something.
Well, my career was short.
Am I the only one seeing the smoke in the corner?
Oh, wait
The pot's
Thomas
on.
leave something on the
You mean the
stove?
pot?
I think he did.
What?
I think
Oh,
Robin-
God.
Robin. I think Robin left something on
What's
the
the...
stove.
As you open up the pot, the smell of fish. This
Oh,
thing has
God.
been cooking for probably
Oh, God,
hours.
open this fucking
Far too
window!
overcooked.
Wait a minute. Hold on. He's been cooking fish and he's been holding out on me. Hold on.
Move, please.
You get the
Move.
window open.
Move.
The
I can
wind
take care.
slowly
We need to
Move.
ventilate
Move.
this.
Now.
I'm moving, I'm
Move.
moving.
It
Oh, God, the smoke.
Grabs it.
But do with that as you will.
I need to
Don't
find
pour it
the,
out. Hold on. That's really good fish.
Wait,
If it's sitting overnight, that's fine.
I need
let
to
her
find the...
let her
Oh.
just eat it, I guess. Oh, God.
Just
You narcoleptic?
Glory.
The mayor should be in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I
It
die,
was burnt. Sorry.
it's probably just the
I don't want your head.
I don't know. I'm going to at least try it. I haven't had fish in so
Because I
long.
know you said that wrong.
Part of my natural diet.
what did I say?
Understandable.
Sorry, I'm a little
You
bit
said
fuzzy.
you said that I could have your head.
You
I know you were trying to say your hand. I don't want your hand.
All right, let's see how this is.
You just were always worrying. It's
I grab your sword to check it to see if it's,
There is no solar
Kept
to
or
tell you if
anything.
it's good or not.
Mm.
Is it
Not,
good?
probably not worth it. Not worth it.
Noted.
was a little
What in the
leaven.
fuck was that smell?
Realize that you're grabbing it towards it.
But congratulations, you have
Sorry,
acquired
Jimmy.
fish.
I am making sure your weapon is pristine.
I have earlier. I was visiting the blacksmith. It is pristine.
Sword.
believe
Well, now I
me.
know what knocks
I know
me
you're a
out.
forge.
Understandable.
Do not
A
touch
guy
my
doesn't touch
weapon
another
without
guy's sword without
asking.
permission.
Well, that's what she said.
That is the same as...
Exactly.
I'm not even gonna go there.
And causing swords in
Jokes
public
write
is
themselves,
usually not viewed good upon.
Yes,
Just
yes, they do.
letting you know.
Understandable.
Look at that.
As
Finally,
permission
somebody
goes
my
to
armor.
repair
We're in
weapons.
here.
You can bring me an ale if you want to.
Because of what I did, yes, I will
I
bring
feel like
it
that
for
man
you
used to
for
sell
apology.
toilet rolls.
You bring me milk.
Thank you.
With a gravelly voice.
Grabs you.
If you
Right
want to
then.
wear a hood,
Grabs you really good ale.
like open up his roll.
That
That's
is
something they said to
you
you,
want.
stranger.
You got one.
Let's see, what else do I have to do today? I have no idea.
I don't care what they're selling. I'm not
I mean, I don't really turn around.
Let's see,
Because,
I
you
already
know,
done the meeting
That's
about
that's an
equal
excellent-
opportunities
you
for
don't turn your
everyone.
back on somebody that just flashes you with their rifle. That's an excellent point.
Well, all that's left is just jump
You're
into the
missing
pit
the
myself.
best drink of your life.
What?
What is that? You see, the snakes are still
I'll
trying
start
to
calling
get
you the
on.
jokester.
I am fair, making bad puns, jokes, and everything else is kind of my nature. Apologies.
Interestingly.
So, if you ever find yourself with ice cubes under your bed, that is not me.
That is why.
Okay.
Right.
They won't have that.
Indeed.
Think of them like a cat.
Hmm? What are they doing?
But it stays in the pit. Our cannons push it back into the pit.
Well,
I appreciate the information, but it's something I'm already well aware of.
well, what if I told you that I'm also willing to search through the pit to see if there's any special weapons that might be hidden within there that might be able to actually cause permanent damage.
The constable would be interested, and the blacksmith would be interested. I only care for books